I should not have had this many lollipops, but I'm at the point where I don't care because it tastes sugar.
I just ate a Hot Pocket because I felt like it.
Mmm, yummy.
Bacon, egg, and cheese breakfast Hot Pocket.
Oh man, that sounds so good.
Pretty damn good.
All right, I'm looking at where we left off.
We had done the sewers bit, and so we had gone and met with the new chosen of the God King who tried to kill us. And we freed the dwarf queen from her manipulations, and the dwarf queen immediately ran out and got herself killed.
Yep, that I remember.
I think that's all we did.
I know there's a hatch in the Magister barracks. I know that we actually came up into the cellars of the estate. Like when we came up out of the sewers.
Oh, yeah. So down in the sewers, there's another way up into the estate.
Yeah.
Paladins don't need them either. They took the weapons.
There's...
Don't need them either.
So yeah, we've got a lot of quests we could do. We do still have that portal in the Lizard Consulate that we were like, we'll leave that for after we fight the Devourer, and then we fought the Devourer, and then we're like, we'll leave that for later. But then we also have Linder Kem, the little bitch.
Oh yeah, we should go find out about that bitch.
We also have the Magister's place that the Paladins were looting, and whatever the heck is underneath there. Let's see.
This isn't a zoo. Either buy something.
Hammerfall, which is the Hammerfall, which is the whole main quest. We have the Lizard Nightmare, the Vault of Linder Kem. Mercy is Power, which is in the Vault of Linder Kem. Gold Means Gold, which is Cat the Appraiser, which is outside the Vault of Linder Kem. Oh, and then also the Magister House. So we have a lot of stuff. We have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we have at least 3 quests that are all in Linder Kem's place. 1 thing at the Lizard Consulate, and 1 thing at the Magister's place. And now that we've started in earnest, good evening, ladles and gentlemen. Welcome back as we decide which of the many quest lines we go through in arcs. I'm here with my lovely co-streamers, Shagrazia and Simon.
Who are they?
Hello.
They are some like really chill dudes. We were like making up fables and parables earlier and talking about just like people.
Chill. I don't know if I believe chill. They seem like pretty raucous guys.
They know exactly when to be raucous and when to be chill. They've got that master, which is like a really cool skill that I'd love to be able to emulate someday.
You know, it's funny, because I was looking at the ground going, why is there blood under the bench here? And then I remembered that we ended last session with Simon and I just hucking shields at each other.
That's right, you were yeeting shields at each other. Because you wanted to try... Well, no, it's not that you wanted, it's that I encouraged you to try the one-handed one. And you said, oh, alright, I'll try it. And then you two decided, like, started talking about, the shields, and then started shield fighting.
Throw a shield, throw a shield.
Anyway, today's stream is only semi-jokingly sponsored by Rebecca's Lollystop. Because I have another black cherry lollipop. And the $5 word is diaphanous. Especially of fabric, light, delicate, and translucent. Diaphanous.
Ooh.
I missed.
I love the word diaphanous.
It is a fantastic word.
Diaphanous clothing is grand. It so sets the scene when somebody's like, they were wearing a diaphanous shawl. I'm like, I know exactly what you're talking about now.
Yep. Oh.
What was the definition? I was aiming at Biffin.
Especially of fabric, light, delicate, and translucent.
Ah, like sheer.
Yes. Although you saying setting the scene, I'll have to send you the TikTok of This guy did like Women as Written by Men in 60 seconds, and he did another one that's like every vampire novel in 60 seconds, which was really funny. I like, it's like, oh, life is so dull in the city of Washington. Oh, we're doing high fantasy. Life is so dull in this kingdom of Washingtonia. Oh my God, it's plural world building.
Amazing.
Great.
But are you sure that she didn't roll out of bed and then breast boobily down the stairs?
That's like exactly what happened in the Women Written by Men one. It's like she breasted boobily to the stairs, and like oh no, it's like, you're hardly wearing anything. Oh, that's how it is in Tidikatara or whatever it is. I think is what he named the place. And I was like, oh my God. Oh, and yeah, like they named. Oh no, I can't tell you that part because it would ruin the surprise.
I mean, I'm referring to a very old post.
I know, the
Reddit.
Tumblr post. It's like
Cassandra woke up to the rays of the sun streaming through the slats in her blinds, cascading over her naked chest. She stretched, her breasts lifting with her arms as she greeted the sun. She rolled out of bed and put on a shirt, her nipples prominently showing through the thin fabric. She breasted boobily to the stairs and titted downwards.
Titted downwards. Yes, I remember when that post made the rounds. Oh man.
It's like, yes, I understand that men are not okay.
I mean, and I never expected myself to say the following words in relation to men. In their defense.
Go on.
In their defense, boobs. In their defense, boobs are amazing.
Boobs are great.
Boobs are fantastic.
Wonderful. The world is better
for having breasts in them.
Yes. But authors, please.
Yes, please.
Talk to your female characters about their breasts.
Yes. And honestly, we don't wake up like that. Like, we don't think about them nearly as much as men
to get them to tit downward like this.
Quick question.
Yes.
Where are your pants?
Did you steal them?
Speaking of...
What do you mean, where are my pants?
Like, when I logged in, my character was not wearing pants. And neither is Iffin, neither is Sabille, neither is Bane.
Oh, so you have the kilt mod on.
No, I have no mods.
I'm teasing.
Well, I will say that on my screen, everyone is wearing pants. Including Losa.
I mean...
More's the pity.
I was gonna say... No, Simon, what I think could be happening is that your computer really wants another cameo from Tamron Payne, and so it's trying to sabotage all of us and be like, look, we need to just make sure Losa especially is not wearing pants.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
Although, Sabille's shirt, though.
I mean, it exists, barely.
It's there.
Yeah, it's trying, goddammit. Not very hard, but it is trying.
I think I have gotten the pants error before, though. I've definitely gotten the clothing glitch error where I've logged in and been like, excuse you, I don't know what happened when I logged off, but I sure as all didn't leave you like this. So if you'd like to fess up to anything now, speak now or forever hold your peace, and I will make my own assumptions.
Yeah, hold something. But I used to have Iffin wearing a legging armor that was very skirt adjacent, and so his naked legs would hang out a lot, and I was going to say, well, that's what I've got, and then I remembered I don't wear that anymore. What is Simon talking about?
I think that, I don't know, I think the game just likes to remind us sometimes exactly
who's in control,
and that it knows that we know that they know that we know that
they usually do, it's true. I need, honestly, to try and find better leg armor for Sabine because she's still using the Vulture. And I've gotten rid of the rest of the set, so it's not super benefiting her. But I don't know who's got
I don't know what I have.
the right leg armor, the right vendor to go to. Intelligence.
Sorry, Simon, you're very quiet. I'm sorry if it sounded like we were making fun of you. We were trying to make fun of. We were trying to make Hugh.
No, he's showing us that we don't have pants now.
Yeah, Shagger, you took a screenshot. I took a screenshot.
Oh, that's what's happening. Okay, I was so terribly afraid. I'm like,
I noticed that like the helmets are
you.
also missing for. And
I see now.
like Fane looks a bit bare-chested even.
Oh, I see now. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'd be
So
looking
maybe
at
it's that. Maybe it's that. When I loaded my rendition of the game, everybody had time to get dressed. But not everybody in Simon's instance had time to get dressed in order to hide their indiscretions. And so now they're just desperately playing it cool. Like, no, we didn't do anything when the streamers had logged off. No.
You can't prove a thing.
You can't prove anything.
Get out of here, you dirty mug.
The meme from Madagascar that keeps on giving the penguins. You didn't see anything.
I didn't see anything.
This place isn't free, not anymore.
I'm not picky, so long as the arrow flies straight.
You'd think with all the stuff that we would had amassed, that one of us would have a spare pair of pants.
Pants.
And yet.
No, I've been hopping around to vendors since the last time we played, and I've just not found somebody who's selling what I need. You haven't got pants at all. What about you?
Well, that's pants.
Back to refill your quiver. May the land sustain you and the wild game feed you.
Finesse? Okay, but these aren't magic-y. They're just regular. I need magic-y pants.
Oh wait, they're for Sabine. Have you tried... Simon, was it you who found what's his name?
Maybe.
Was it Voss? Victor Voss? That dude.
I went there. It was the first place I checked.
Yeah, I would have thought that the rogue dude would have rogue pants.
Right. You would think that. And unfortunately, you would be wrong.
Mixed.
Dun dun dun. Especially when he has such like a funky little setup over here.
Funky.
Nature provides.
Oh, this person doesn't have it.
Although Victor Voss has a lot of other shit
pay
that
for
I'm
all this
interested in.
damage. If those paladins try to put another levy on my coffers...
Oh no, he doesn't have shit I'm interested in. It's just all over his desk and shit.
You want to steal it?
By all means, but do not touch the
Nah, I'd like to parley with him later. He does have a really nice set of armor, but I think you've got a better one. And it requires finesse. It gives +2 strength, +1 warfare, +1 arrow urge, +2 necromancer, inflict poison on contact, 1 rune slot, 359 physical armor, 249 magic armor.
You said it was pants?
Oh. Armor, physical armor.
And
you know, why is it that I can make... Go ahead.
I was going to ask what it was, because I missed it. It was strength or finesse?
It was... You needed finesse to use it, but it gave, like, strength and necromancy and shit.
Oh, interesting. I think I'm okay on that front. I want to give her
I feel like I should have, like, marked... Once again, marked which traders were where and had what.
The store's open. Do your shopping.
Yeah, the last time I did that, I think we then ended up setting the whole place on fire.
It's been quite a day. You need a hand with anything? Let me know.
Oh wait, there's this guy
He rubs his
inside
jaw
the estate
gives you a
that
long
sells things, isn't there?
I'm talking to this guy who said he's a trader, but he wants to know about Loar.
Lower, eh?
Mm.
The boss has been getting messages from dwarves all over, but that is an interesting one.
See, well, in the meantime,
He's
I will
not
start
exactly
like
a popular
looking
fella.
at traders and
That's
marking
putting it
off.
lightly.
Well, some of them might have stuff I
No,
want.
the boss's daughter was tying the knot. Guards were to make sure it was invite only. Not that it made any difference. There's no way we could have known. But
Oh,
even in
you
these
sold all the
times,
source
one doesn't
potions with the
expect
names?
Voidwoken to appear
Yeah.
at a wedding.
Are they source potions? I just seemed.
They're source potions.
Oh,
scrolls with
I
people
just
who
thought they were
donated.
named potions. I didn't know what they did.
I'll tell you something though.
You can tell this is our like our offload guy. He has like all the regular stuff that I need and things, but then he also has all this random shit. It's like, where did
You
this
and
come
me
from?
both. Work for
Oh,
us
the
for a
adventurers
decade,
must have
half
offloaded
expecting
it.
an invitation of my own. But even with half of Arx lying dead in his garden, he still wants the shop
I'm
open.
looking at all this shit in my
Yes,
inventory.
again.
Like, am I
Oh,
going to
well,
use
at
it?
the wedding.
Maybe, probably.
The fact that the boss loves counting his pennies is probably the
We're
only reason
okay
I'm
without 'em.
breathing.
If we need them, we can buy them back later.
Yeah, but what if the entire
That
city gets
said,
set on fire?
It doesn't feel right to be hawking wares with.
Then we'll
That's
just take it
definitely
from
not
the corpse.
Well, the
Job's a
thing
job,
is too is that
Hardly
some of
leave
these
Arx
things,
with
if I
naught but
sell
empty
them,
pockets.
some of these are. Oh wait, if I could, I just need one empty grenade and I can make another mind maggot grenade. No, I said give me one, you dumb. There we go. And do I have enough shit in my inventory? Watch, I'm gonna sell a medium masterwork rune, and then I'm gonna get and then I'm gonna find another one later that would allow me to make a giant
Don't know
one.
much. Everyone was out in the garden for the wedding.
Oh wait,
I was
I'm out
watching
of
the
pixie
shop
dust
and then
anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Guards were everywhere, but those
Like
beasties
send
just
Han for some.
cut through them
Oh,
like
sure.
butter. Boss said to keep the doors open, but truth be told, I feel ill just standing here. By Duna, closing can't come fast enough. Oh,
I
of
usually
course,
try to-
You won't find better in all of
It's like the
Arx.
intelligence and
Promise you
constitution
that.
potions and all the like
Not bad, eh?
those
Oh.
potions we never really use those. I feel like we probably should, but we never do. So I always feel like those are safer to sell than like the resistance potions per se that we definitely will use in the future.
We'll find better in all of Arx, huh?
Take care of yourself.
Uh-oh.
I asked to see the shopkeeper's wares, and it's just like goblets and shit.
Lucky I was posted indoors. That I'd be drawing breath now if I was in the garden. Doors open. Go on in.
Huh?
Hmm?
This place got
The
fucked
best-
up, and nobody even cares if I wander around.
Oh yeah. That's
This was one of the drama leaks.
that's definitely a thing.
I found an Adrama leak victim.
Oh no.
He's a drama leaking all over the floor.
He really is. But he had money on him.
The woman cries on.
How dramatic of him.
Now, Shagazir, if I go to the Lady Vengeance and I take out all of my like goblets and plates and stuff that I've been stealing,
Can I
can
sell
you
them
sell
for
them?
you? Yes, I
Yes.
can.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I am so sorry.
Okay, well
How
now I
could
have
I
a
have
mind
known?
maggot grenade to send to
She looks up at you with glassy
Iffin, I
eyes,
guess.
wiping her
Since
tears.
Sabine is full up on grenades, isn't she?
The
Yeah,
girl's
what?
wedding should be the happiest day of her life.
Is full up on grenades. Or, oh, okay, yeah, you're carrying
her,
the mind
her
magnet
inventory
grenades.
is very crowded right now.
I can't accept them. I know you mean well, but how can I celebrate now? Void woken on my wedding day.
Okay, well,
At least my loving husband.
both of you
is
are
so
rich as
with
all
me.
get out, so
She turns
if you
and
happen to
waves one
find
timid
some
hand to her
essences
husband
like
on the
life,
balcony.
earth, air, like any
He
of the
offers an
essences I can use to make
apathetic
scrolls
grunt
and
in
shit,
return.
that'd be great.
She blinks
Thank
back
you.
tears from her pink-tinged eyes.
Please forgive him.
Oh, yep, there's
He's broken
I
up.
see at least
It's a
one
lot to take in.
drama leak victim.
We lost
the drama
so
leaking.
much in the blink of an eye.
Wow. You know what? Now I want to go back to the Lady Vengeance and see what the heck I have in my inventory, because I thought I saved mostly like
I don't know how this could happen. Who would have
I
seen
thought
it
I just
coming?
saved like books and stuff,
She
but I think
looks
I have
down at her
armor
feet.
pieces.
Seeing her blood-spattered
Oh wait,
wedding
Almira's still
her
here. Can
face
I buy
crumples
things from
and
her?
Tears spring from her eyes.
I should be so happy. Everybody should be so happy. But before we could even cut our wedding cake, there were void woken
So Almira is still
everywhere.
on the Lady Vengeance. Ooh, she has a really nice pair of gloves. Requires strength
We barely
14.
made it
They're
indoors
called
alive.
Strikers. 317 physical armor, 70
Not
magic
everyone was
armor,
so lucky.
plus 5 wits.
I can hardly
10%
bear to
fire
think
resistant,
of
plus 1 thievery, plus 2
Their
initiative, plus
wives,
2% critical
husbands,
chance.
and children back in the kingdom.
I've actually got quite similar
Left to grieve
similar
alone.
gloves that are 400 physical armor, 88 magic armor, 15 fire resistance, 10 poison resistance.
Oh, nice.
1 telekinesis, 2 initiative, and 2 critical chance.
It was the plus 5 wit that made me go, whoa!
Yeah. Well, that'll give you even more crit, yeah.
And initiative, right?
No. Dex. I think it's finesse that gives you initiative.
Alright,
Oh, no.
Tarquin is also over here.
It does give initiative. I'm wrong. Because if
Those
I
are
go
really
to
wits.
initiative, it says I'm gaining 18 to my initiative from my wit stat.
Huh.
So it's a 1-to-1 for initiative and wits.
Interesting.
All right. Could you find yourself in front of a vendor?
Because you're going to load me down with stuff and I won't be able to move.
Yes.
Oh, there's
Alright, give me
pants!
just a moment. I need to finish this conversation.
All
There's
right.
pants
What
with
are you
Tarquin.
insinuating? We're merchants, not
And
mystics.
does Sabine have strength
You should
14?
have seen those void monsters. All that blood, all that death. They didn't deserve. We didn't.
She buries her head in her hands, sobbing uncontrollably.
Oh, you're talking to the... Oh yeah.
It's fine. I just accused her of being a
Everything's
sorcerer
fine.
because, you know, I know that those things are related.
I'm not picky.
Alright, I'm heading
So
over to the vendor.
Tarquin has a pair of pants
Are they
that
fit?
they're not fit. Like, you need strength 14, but they give you... They Blessed Pilgrim's pants. They, Oh, dang. My pants require finesse to wear. But, oh wait, I'm a
You're
huntsman.
confident.
So 399 physical armor, 83 magic armor, plus 2 wits, plus 10% earth resistance, plus 1 leadership, plus 2 initiative, plus 286 HP.
Damn. Tarquin,
They
you
do
say?
require
Alright.
strength to wear.
Alright, I will check them out. That's on the Lady Vengeance where Tarquin is, right?
Yeah, they do require strength to wear, though.
Alright, I will check it out. Alright, I'm at Trader Keyren, who I have 100% affinity with.
Nice. I am going to go into my box of stuff and see if I have anything.
Oh my god, you're giving me your paintings?
Okay, I have a face ripper. Oh wait, I have the Greaves of Contamination.
All those broken arrows.
I mean, I sealed them for profit.
Oh, I have the Gauntlets of Contamination. Do I have the whole Contamination set?
I thought you stole
Wait.
them because you liked them.
Wait, why did Seed of Power just update? I'm scared now.
Did you, look at something you shouldn't have looked at?
I picked up the armor.
Oh.
Let's see. Archived. Oh, Seed of Power closed. We have all 5 pieces of the Legendary Armor of Contamination. Do we?
I mean, if it says we do, we must.
Well, the thing is, though, it could be that... It could be that we, Oh, come on, Brain. Let me pick this one up. Oh, I had a Void Woken Fish Exchange scroll in here. God damn it. It could be that we picked them up at one point, and then for some reason it re-registered them. If that makes sense.
Yeah, possible.
But,
Those diamonds
yeah,
are good.
This place isn't free, not anymore.
let's see.
Suspect in Alexander murder found.
Yeah, I kept a lot of,
All those broken
like,
arrows.
unique
You
things
got your work cut
because I
out.
thought they were cool, but...
Okay, that's all I got.
All you got? Nebulous.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not picky, so long as the arrow flies.
Oh wait, do we have the Contamination Helm? That would be the 5th piece. I only see greaves, gauntlets,
if they heard you going on like that.
boots. Okay, yeah, I only have greaves, gauntlets, and boots in here. I also have a pair of gloves called Justinia's Favor.
This place isn't free, not anymore.
Okay, yeah, let's see. These are just... Thing is, the contamination set, I think... Ah! Banjax Redeemed Hydrate! For 10. I don't have water, I have tea. Tea counts? Hello, Banjax. Oh wait, hang on. Is it Lala Fadrag Shanadit?
What do you think the paladins would do to us?
I just had it written down the other day.
Arx is still a free city, last time I checked.
I think
Tea is magic, Oliver. There we go.
I think I can be forgiven for not realizing that those were source jars, since the description of it says one does not know what it does.
Oh yeah, no, completely understand. When I first found them, I didn't know what they did either, and then I just drank one on a whim, and when I got a source point, I was like, what?
You just ate a person.
Okay, yeah, I think we are missing... I think it did re-register the contamination set, unless... unless the rest of it is in someone's storage chest.
Arx is still a free city, last time I checked.
There's bodies in the streets.
Do you need any essences, GB? Because I have access to an alien earth, alien fire, and alien life.
Yes, please, and crackers.
Does that mean all three? Yes, please?
So long as it doesn't break the bank.
Oh no, I can get them for $7.50 a pop.
Okay, and that's fine.
How much armor is that shield you're using?
Grove Maha got Banjax.
It's lower than yours. That's all I know for sure. I'll tell you in a second, though.
Yes, but I have some spares.
You have spare shields?
Mm-hmm.
Mine says Magical Lizard's Buckler, 871 physical, 596 magic.
Oh, I have an upgrade for you.
Oh, alright then.
I will say... Oh, wait. Okay, there's two hatches to... Okay, so there's a flag that says to the sewers, and then there's another hatch. Alright, I'm marking that second hatch.
That's considerably lower. Oh, there's a 917, the War Shield, and it gives Constitution. Lovely.
Okay, there's like a hatch over here. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one.
Interesting.
Alright, I lose my water resistance, but I lose it in favor of air resistance, so that's good. And I gain 2 Constitution. And a Perseverance.
Any thoughts on the Gigantic Revival? That's the game that you were excited about, right? The one that you sent me, you had me react to?
Which one is it?
I know you... no, sorry, I forgot to do it. Banjax is saying in the chat, am I excited for the Gigantic Revival? I'm definitely interested in seeing it because I remember how much you liked it and you were telling me about it. It's like the arena-based one, right? And the spellcasting one?
Gigantic?
It was a game that Banjax was telling me about that also had like creative spellcasting and ability usage. Oh, it's the one I said my Banjax is the one I said my sister would love. She probably would. I'll look at it again because my memory is like Swiss cheese in a shooting gallery. Because I think I remember exactly which one you were talking about. Was it the one that was a little bit like Magicka?
Magicka is a silly ass game.
It is very silly. Ooh, I have ingredients now. Thank you.
Yep. Oh yeah, you can do something with wooden dolls, right?
Yes, I can do things with wooden dolls. I was very confused for a second.
Do you want to be slightly more specific?
No.
Oh.
Alright, so gentlemen, do we want a Heart of Steel scroll, a Spread Your Wings scroll, or a Tentacle Lash scroll?
I like Heart of Steel.
Artist feels good.
Yeah, hard to see.
Alrighty. And then we have one Earth Essence. Oh, the
Majesty's colluded with Black Ring. Paladin's clean house.
Banjax, I know exactly what you're talking about, and I can see it in my head, and I'd have to watch it again. It's like, it's not, like, I know exactly what you're talking about, I don't know why it's not connecting in my brain. I'll have to watch it afterwards. I will say that I can't use the candles, but thank you for thinking of me.
Oh. Seriously, they're not craftable into anything? The wax to...
You would think they would be. I will say in Divinity Original Sin 1, the crafting is literally limited only by your imagination, so... Alright, now, speaking of, I'm gonna start, like, just testing some Earth. The thing is, I think at one point I did try to write down all the possible combinations for the... Banjo says, when is the game? Is after 6 years coming back with no MTX. MTX?
Microtransactions.
Thank you. That's a victory right there.
I wouldn't have known MTX.
We learn something new every day. Anjek says, amazing character roster. Aim of the game is to gather power so your guardian can trample across the map and pin down the enemy guardian so your team can deal a wound. Oh, yeah, my sister plays League. She would love that. Okay, yeah, I see where we're going with that now. Now, where is the... Hang on.
I've seen a game with a game mode like that before, where you're basically powering up like a sumo monster that's fighting the enemy team's sumo monster.
Black and white?
Well, yes, but something more MOBA-ish. But it wasn't... I don't remember what it was. But man, it has been a lot of years since I played Black and White. You know, I still have my discs for Black and White and Creature Isle.
Good, because Black and White is one of the games that never got,
It's those early 2000s, a lot of legal limbo.
It didn't get digitized. It's one of the ones that is in the ether, as it were.
Well, one of the things that really concerns me, like, it didn't for a while, but now I am concerned about the digitization push, is that, you know, we all sit here and we have our big Steam libraries and whatever, but more and more companies, and this is gonna go all, like, Megacorp, Tinfoil Hattie, and I apologize for that, but I think it's something that people should be thinking about, concerned about, knowledgeable of, is that they're all buying up giant market share and finding ways to sell people things they already have. And I mean forcing you to pay again for things you've already bought. You know, Amazon did this thing where they, was it Amazon or Microsoft? Somebody, one of those companies, obviously, did this thing where they bought into this service where everybody had these games or movies or whatever it was on their accounts, and they I remember, it was one of the anime services got bought out, so I think it was Funimation. Funimation bought another one, either way, but people had owned digital copies of these anime movies, yada yada, there, and when it got bought and consumed, they said also, we're getting rid of this library of stuff, because we're not going to host it anymore, and you're not being reimbursed for any of the money you paid for it, and if anything in there that you own is gone, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Have you seen the memes about, like, if you don't own it, it's not stealing, or something like that?
Yeah, I don't know, they're definitely accurate.
I see this a lot whenever an enhanced edition comes out. The original might get delisted from Steam.
A well-dressed dwarf paces swiftly around the room.
I mean, you still have access to the old version that you
He
did
gives you a
buy.
cursory glance,
Yeah.
worry etched on his face.
Yes, thank
Like
you.
I
for
still
coming.
have my old discs for
Indeed,
Neverwinter.
it would have been a
I love you
beautiful
singing a sea
ceremony if
shanty in
only-
the chat, Jack.
Safe
No,
home
I
to you
actually
now.
like that I still have my
He
old
quickly turns
Neverwinter Nights
away and casts a worried gaze
discs,
around the
especially
room,
because
counting
one of
something
the
on his
enhanced
fingers.
editions modules didn't port well, and so it's like still broken, but it still works on the regular non-enhanced version, so I can still play it there.
Yeah. I played Skyrim, and then there was like an enhanced edition, the special edition, the Game of the Year edition, the whatever. It keeps getting more broken. Each version I play has more and more bugs to it. I don't know why that works that way.
They just keep trying to port it onto new things without updating the code.
Yeah.
But the reason I bring it up is just that the one reason we all sit here with our Steam libraries and don't really think about it is because the person who owns Steam, the former Valve guy who owns and controls Steam, has decided to sit on it and refuse to sell it to all the many companies who are trying to pay him exorbitant amounts of money to give him control of the company, give them control of the company.
God bless him.
Because
God bless him indeed.
But this is a problem because it means that he is the only dam between everything you own being yours and everything you own being taken from you. So the moment he dies, it's probably over.
Well, I was gonna say there is also
GOG.
And Jack says, yeah, GOG, and GOG has been throwing shade, like a lot of shade, at the people. They're like, hey, did you know that our stuff is DRM free? Hey, you buy something from us, you keep it forever.
I mean, again, they can say that all they want. Like, I'm not to throw shade at GOG, but, like, that's only true until they get bought out or merged with by somebody who does not care to uphold that.
That's true.
So, like, good on them for protecting it for now, but, like, they are just as at risk as Steam.
I remember when I was, when I still had Direct to Drive. Before that turned into Gamefly and then disappeared. I was able to download the installers and save them. So I still have those games because of that. And I want to say that even with GOG Galaxy, I think you can still download the games themselves and save them.
Yes.
I think that's part of the whole DRM free. So basically, if you know they're going to get bought out, just quick download your whole friggin' library and run.
If you can, do it. Yeah.
Yep.
You've been proven
All
a
right,
friend
so
to Duna's sport.
what quest
So
shall we
from
go
one
questing
friend to
on?
another, I
say
I think I know the
Lizard
answer.
Leave it
I'm just
far
curious what's in
behind
the lizard
and
portal.
never look back. I can't say why, but trust me.
Do you have another idea?
Oh no, I just did not think. I thought you were all going to say, let's go do Linder Chem first, but Lizard
right.
Portal is absolutely
Look,
no.
just get out
I
of
don't
the
mind
arcs.
doing Lizard Portal.
Leave it far
Chem
behind
sounds
and
like a
never
main quest.
turn back. I can't say why, but trust me.
Yeah, I want to do every single side quest possible
Say
and avoid
what
the
you
main
like,
story as
do
much
what
as
you
possible.
like. My lips are sealed. If Her Majesty...
Then
Yeah,
when
I get
I'm power leveled and over leveled,
shite.
then we can just murder Chem.
Oh man, I made that mistake in Divinity Original Sin 1. There was
bites
this
his
one
lip
place
in an
that I
effort to
kept
keep it from
attacking
flapping
over and
further.
over again and could
We're both busy
not
men.
get.
Why don't you get busy
Because I've
somewhere
not done
else
enough side
while I
quests to
stay
level up.
busy here?
Oh. Mikhail Ross does not know that the Queen is dead and that her plot to flood Arks with Death Fog is defeated.
So Banjax, what you're saying with only 20 in crossplay with Steam, Epic, Arc, and Xbox. Yeah, I know. Wish I hear what you're saying. I see what you're putting down, Banjax. I know. We got to get some group gaming here. Let's see. Am I anybody's line of sight? So you're saying Mikhail Ross does not know that there was a deadening.
Yeah.
And a
does not know. Seems to be packing up to get the hell out of Ark still.
Dagnabbit, I am in full view of this royal protector, and I cannot sneak while he's watching me. Because I'm trying to get down into the cellar.
Sneak?
I'd be drawing breath now if I was in the garden.
Oh wait, maybe
Maybe if I go invisible.
What if I talk to them and distract them so they look the other way?
Yeah,
I mean, we have.
He's not going to turn away. He's just standing there.
Let's see. Let me do a meet.
Party's
You
over
did
if
tell
that
me,
ain't
Banjax,
obvious. Best go home.
about that. I know.
Go, 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 go.
For Gen Con, right? Oh, there's paintings down here, Simon, if you want to teleport and start stealing.
The sooner the better. He takes a deep breath.
Oh, they're even marked.
Slowly.
Yeah,
You marked the paintings.
From when we came up here that one time. And
Yeah.
I wanted to come back.
Like paintings, painting 1, painting 2.
Goddamn bloodbath.
I love it. Ooh, and there's like gold and goblets and shit.
Nothing sacred anymore.
Gen Con, then Atlanta. Very cool. Oh, yep, I was about to say, I was standing in front of another paint.
Guy who looks like a pirate.
Who looks like a pirate?
Picture.
Oh. Man, there's a lot of shit down here. I mean, it's a basement, so, you know.
Metamorphosis. You say metamorphosis and my brain goes ceramorphosis. Ceramorphosis. Absolutely preposterous. You'd have undergone ceramorphosis by now.
Dear gods!
It would be irresponsible of me not to disprove such an outlandish claim.
Volothamp Gedard.
Volothamp Gedard is a weird ass.
Fucking asshole.
Oh, you're heavy.
Oh wait, this is the what's the name of the?
Who put the honey in the honey? Oh god! Well, I found a trap.
Well, it's because you have to pull the wine. That's the name of the
Got this.
pig.
Was it Princess?
I didn't. Oh no, I was just up there.
Lulabelle.
Lulabelle. It's Lulabelle.
And now you see the bricks came out. There we go.
I just clicked a random bottle. I did not even pay attention to. Did you see that?
That you just climbed it? No, Lulabelle. It was in a. I picked up a note.
I just somersaulted my way up and came back down.
I did watch that. I'm watching your acrobatics display a little bit.
Seems not to be working.
I'm sending food to Losa.
Mesd Malbec. Alright, I'm here now.
One of you just oh no. Someone I thought no what happened is all the inventories moved around, so I was like, who moved whom?
I pulled a lever. I don't know what the lever did.
Pull the lever, Kronk! Wrong lever!
Why do we even have that lever? Oh, you've already been here.
Alright, I have shit to sell now. Can I make anything out of the shit y'all just sent me? Yes, that's true. I can make arrowheads, I can make lockpicks, I can make arrowheads, I guess.
I found poutine.
Poutine?
I've never had poutine, but from my Canadian friends, I hear it's like Canadian ambrosia. You can eat it and become a god.
I've had chips and gravy in Ireland, but I've never had poutine as they make it in Canada. Are you trying to set all of us on fire?
Not hard.
Okay. Yeah, but Banjax, yeah, but have I had a spice bag? I have not had a spice bag, and I'm scared.
Yeah, but
Now to ask.
Please
Because,
explain.
but all I can think is the spice must flow. He who controls the spice controls the universe.
Fear
I'll
is
try
the
it.
mind killer, the little death.
Wait, what?
I was gonna say I don't think fear is the little death, but
Get your mind out of France.
I see what you did there. Alright, so are we doing the lizard portal? Are we going to Linder Kem's place? Are we going to the Magister's place? I do think I remember how to get the contamination armor, and or the rest of it, and I will say that there's a couple of places
toward the somber
that
group inside.
there's doors
Hard to
that we haven't
believe
gone
you're
through.
looking at a
There's a
wedding
couple.
party, isn't
I actually found one. I was looking. I was like, wait,
My
there's a hatch over here that I know leads to the sewers. So where does that one go?
His mouth pressed into a
The one next to it.
But I suppose you're no stranger to mournful
So right now it's
faces.
just marked
The Silver Fang.
not the sewers.
Not the sewers. Oh god, why does he know who I am?
Because you're Ifin Ben Mez.
Whatever.
Actually, while you're doing that, let me make sure that that hatch is in fact.
I know you're him. I know you can take care of problems. I've got just.
Dare I ask? Hang on, let me.
Very
Oh, I know who you're talking to.
Dorian Gray.
He has the god. Spice bag makes poutine look like an accident. I'm gonna have to look that up, Benjax.
I need you to take care of my father-in-law.
Oh, something happened. 3 new
And
journals
bring
available.
me his will.
Yeah, probably because I am talking to this guy about an assassination he wants me to pull off.
I never thought you the scrupulous type. Trust me that I have my reasons. So, what's your price?
I sent a friend of mine some videos and like some clips from Baldur's Gate 3. She's like, wait, because I sent her a funny TikTok. She's like, wait, you can have a 5 summon BG3? I'm like, oh yeah. There's a lot you can do in BG3.
C'est vrai.
What is your price?
The dwarf's hand flies to his mouth in a none too convincing display.
Murder? I suggested no such thing.
Banjax.
Now get
Spice
out of my
bag is a
sight.
bag of chips, crispy
Stop
chili
wasting my
chicken,
damn time.
chilies, onions, some other veg, it varies, and an amazing blend of spices. I can already feel my eyes watering.
Yum.
Oh man.
It does sound good, but
Because of you, I saw a clip on Twitter from a horror film, and now I'm like, I gotta watch that horror film.
uh-oh, what horror film?
I don't know what horror film. You wanted to avoid it, but I watched that clip and I was like, I gotta see this.
Did I reply to it?
You did. That's how it ended up on my feed at all. You wanted to know.
Oh
what
wait,
it was
I
called.
think I know which one you were talking about. I think I know which clip you were talking about. Oh, Banjax, it's proof that aromatherapy isn't total bullshit. Dude, when I tell you that I try to get Panadol cold and flu because I believe it has either curcumin or turmeric in it. And it clears my sinuses like nobody's business.
Like Porcine School.
Okay, there is a hatch over here. Okay, so it does. I don't know that it leads to the sewer, but there is a hatch over. Okay, so that's good to know.
Oh, I'm disappointed.
But
I just summoned an incarnate, and I summoned it on the carpet.
And he didn't get a rug munching ability.
Yeah, I was just trying to make
But
I don't even know where that came from. I was just like that. And then I was like, wow, okay, I think I have problems.
Summoned an incarnate on a polar
we know where
rug.
somebody's head is tonight.
Oh, I see it is. I see what it is. Yeah, the one with the worm that's like eating his head. That was so raw. Oh,
yeah, I want to see that. I like horror films, so I was like,
I do like horror films. Body horror is where I draw the line.
Nobody said anything.
You actually remember that incident?
I do.
Right. Yeah. Which is funny because I loved. I don't know if I could watch it now. I used to love the Alien movies. I think maybe because I watched them before.
I'm lucky I was
the body horror really became a trigger. I don't know. Maybe because I never quite associated the Alien. I mean, obviously I do now. I don't know if I could watch the Alien movies now.
I guess I could see how. It definitely is not... Body horror is not the first genre I think of when I think of Alien, but I suppose I can see it.
I generally don't either, but a lot of people like put the chest burster stuff at horror.
Mm-hmm.
Shit Guitar Bar says when texting the GF. Yeah, Banjax, that's about it. Something, rugs and munching and... Banjax, do you like horror movies? What kind of horror movies do you like? Let's see. So, like, I won't see Splice. I will not see Splice.
I don't know what Splice is.
It's like a cloning thing that goes horribly wrong. There are some horror movies that I really adore, and others that I will not touch with a 10-foot pole. But that's like everybody, I think. Not much into horror movies, but I can enjoy the silly ones like Freddy vs. Jason. Have you seen Slither? Sorry, go ahead, Simon.
Sorry if I accidentally overloaded you with stolen goods.
I'll see if I can get rid of them. Let's see if this guy will act as my fence.
I will say that Slither probably does fall under body horror, but I remember watching it with my dad and we were like cry laughing in the theaters. Because it was very much a campy horror. Banjax, I think you would love Tremors if you haven't already seen it.
Tremors.
I love Tremors.
I love
Tremors. Banjax, Nathan Fillion is in Slither. Tremors is actually something of a family legacy. I am 4 degrees separated from Kevin Bacon because of Tremors. It's that my aunt's friend and college roommate was dating, I think it was either the screenwriter or the director at the time. So the character Rhonda was named after my aunt's friend.
Fun.
First movie. So we watch it like every year. I've got it memorized.
Simon, do you want these 6 bottles of wine I have that heal 10%, or can I sell them?
Didn't even let them surrender.
You can sell them.
Okay, I know that you have Gourmand, which means you get better healing, so I didn't know if you'd want them.
I remember I think I sent some wine to Losa.
And I've kept it. I've kept all the alcohol stuff, but we don't really use it unless it's to make dwarven stew.
Ooh, you sent me garlic. Thank you. I can make things out of that. Grimoire, here what do you mean, no? Come on. Allow me to use my grimoire. Oh, I might need tormented souls. There's a sentence. Can I use the garlic and the wooden doll? Do I need the garlic and the... Okay, I need tortured souls.
I don't see any stolen items. I sold some alcohol and stuff, but there was actually very little...
Well, they weren't marked stolen. They didn't know they were stolen.
Oh, okay. That was only worth like 400 gold, whatever I just sold off.
Yeah, this game. Where can we buy some tormented souls?
I would have bought them from him if he had any, because I have 100 with him.
May the land sustain you and the wild
yeah, no, I'm
just
Someone's breathing on their
about
mic.
This game in general. It is Simon, I believe.
Simon.
New headset. Sorry.
Nature provides.
There, how's that?
Probably fine. I haven't heard the breath. 303. Constitution, Warfare, Retribution, Hydra, Sophis.
There's a potion business.
Anakin Simon Walker, says Banjax. Banjax, I thought I saw Tremors before, but after
Very
glancing at the
funny.
trailer, pretty sure I haven't. You
For
would
your
love it.
good health.
Not to push us, but we should probably get going on a quest and fighting because we're almost an hour in and we've been like shopping.
Well, I've been talking to the family about the murder.
That's true.
Wedding.
You did talk to the
And I didn't. The husband seemed to want me to kill his father-in-law, and I was like, "That's ridiculous." And he's like, "I never said murder. Get out of my sight." And I'm like, "You implied murder very heavily."
I welcome newcomers and natives alike.
I was gonna say, I'm the keeper of illicit knowledge, and I have to pretend I've never played this game before.
I heard that the paladins.
I mean, somebody else can talk to him if they want to go down that route, but
Oh no, I'm not gonna. I don't want to kill the father-in-law. There's other. Well, to be fair,
let's go kill fucker.
This is one of those things where it's like you eventually will find out if you find every nook and cranny in Arcs. But then by the same token, trying to find every nook and cranny in Arcs is a trip. Banjax, did this stream start with you saying, "Get in VC, losers, we're going shopping"? It could have. It could have. I will have to remember that for next time. Where are you both going? Who are we killing?
I'm just following him.
Oh.
Lord Linder.
Oh, you're going to go talk to that jerk. Yeah, him.
I should never have allowed Alexander to take power. He was weak. It won't happen again. And who might you be?
Who do you think I be?
Didn't I see you hang around earlier?
I don't hang around anywhere. I kill things.
The city today is in peril. She brooks
I have
no
not seen Bullet Train,
spectators.
Banjax. I will
It may have escaped your notice.
add it to my list.
But we have just taken over an entire Magister barracks, and the whole place has to be searched. So, what is it?
What Captain Oral said. Ask if he knows where Dallas might be. I'm curious about whether he's connected to the Black Ring, so you have something to talk about. Tell Cam that the Death Fog
Banjax says
plot.
he'll watch Tremors if I see Bullet Train. Okay, I'll have to make sure that it's not something that'll like traumatize me.
Tom Hardwin's associate. It was you who sent the war owl with news of the Magister's collusion with the Black Ring. Note that he seemed happy to execute one of his own. Ask him what has happened between the Paladins and the Magister. So let's start.
The Whites have betrayed the memory of Lucia in the most heinous manner. We've had our suspicions, but
I was hoping
you'd
you'd steal it.
from the Black Pits. Collusion with the Black Ring.
Hey, look at that.
But we put a
chest.
stop to their treason. The Order must persist. The Order must endure. The Magister
You can pick it up.
no longer have
it is
theoretically.
It's not a red lock, so it's not sealing.
Rubbish.
Yep, well.
Oh, okay. Well, let me put it out now.
So, I have this image in my head of like Ifan and Aang just standing in front of his desk smiling while trying not to focus on Sabine and Losa in the background doing shenanigans and stealing things like
Shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
I'm the one who sent the war owl.
That was fine work, and brave too. You have my thanks. I presume Tom has paid you?
Ooh, there's a key in this vase.
Okay.
It's the chest key.
Of course it is.
Okay, about the Death Fog plot we stopped.
Death Fog? Here? That's most unexpected. Terribly
I love stuff like that, Banjax, where it's like...
Oh, well that sounds... What's the word? Diplomatic?
I never trusted the dwarves, of course.
Oh.
Wow, this dude is like not even trying to keep the quiet part quiet.
Nope.
You have my thanks. You have the city's thanks.
You know where Dallas might be?
The Lord Dread lies in the harbor, but the hammer isn't aboard. Nor is she among the piles of Magister bodies. Should you hear anything, you are of course welcome to bring it to me. But rest assured, your help is not needed. My paladins will find her, and she will face divine justice.
Let's see. Constitution persuasion. Nod meekly. The paladins are obviously the elite, but surely he knows something.
Maybe if you bat your eyelashes a little.
Yeah, right?
Because I swear to God that man is wearing eyeliner, so it would work.
Demure myself.
Is it me or is he wearing eyeliner?
Notice.
I swear he's wearing eyeliner.
It's very hard to tell with that image. Might just have bags under his eyes. You mean that little trail off like he's got a cat's eye going on?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, we're seeing the same thing.
Kind of like how you saw that Ryman's head looked like a penis.
Look. He did.
He did. I think Banjax clipped that. Banjax rings the racist bell. Stop, Kem, that's racist.
Alright, nodding meekly just doesn't feel like a if-and thing to do. So I'm going to say you're no civilian. You'll help him win this war if he helps you.
So
Boom.
speaking of racist and Banjax, which is not as bad as it sounds.
Wow.
And I'm sure Banjax is in the chat like, excuse me. But no. So I was with Banjax when Cards Against Humanity first came out. We were both in GameStalk. We were all... And so this was when you could still print out the cards from the website and print them off onto paper. And, so that's what we did. And so there was like 30, 40 of us, a huge crowd of us all playing Cards Against Humanity for the first time, like its very first release. And the rule was and still is that if there's a card that you don't understand, you have to explain it. You have to hold it up and ask for an explanation. Now, keep in mind, we're playing this in Ireland. So, finally, so we're going through and someone says, I don't get this. And they hold up the card and they're like, could somebody explain what the 3/5 compromise is?
Oh,
and
gosh.
everyone's looking around going, I don't know. And then there's me, the lone American, just sitting there sinking into my chair like, oh God, so I have to explain this to my friends. And so I explain to them the 3/5 compromise, and they're all giving me this look like, that's fucked up. I'm like, yes, I'm well aware. Your history's not clean either, but ours is also very messed up. But then there was at least one joke made later. I want 4/5, goddammit. Because that happens during Cards Against Humanity. But yeah, that was so just like that was.
Kill me now, America. I never heard of it. What's America?
Very well. We know that
Banjax, I'm still traumatized from that game night. Apples to Apples is king. I did. We had some really hysterical, just spectacularly wrong combinations when we played Apples to Apples. Banjax, I'm still traumatized from that game night. I think we all were slightly traumatized from that game night because we went from Apples to Apples, which was pure innuendo, to Cards Against Humanity.
Until we find their wretched hiding hole.
No explanation needed.
We'll haul Dallas into the light. Not much, at least not yet.
Banjax, I was
Perhaps
literally
you
just
have
thinking
better luck
bright
getting your
Hiroshima.
credentials. The White Magisters were in these barracks when
That
the
was our
fighting began,
adjective
an
noun
entire
combo,
cabal.
bright Hiroshima.
If we
None
find
of us
them,
ever
we
forgot
will
it.
find Dallas, I have no doubt. They must have left some clue as they ran. Something that will lead us to their secret little den. Find it!
I think I found your chameleon.
What now?
Oh, Kem is saying, like, he's trying to throw us off his scent?
No. Sometimes I'm hearing, Raphael.
Oh, from Kem?
Yeah.
Can I smash him over the head with this vase?
Who can truly know a diseased mind? She is rotten to the core. That I am sure of. Although much as I despise the creature, I have never known her to be a coward. She fought well in battles against the Black Ring. Wherever she's hiding, she will not go quiet.
Yeah, I can hear Andrew Wincott here, too. I think we found another one.
He's got a particular cadence to the way he talks, but
Yeah.
it just sounds like a, like a slightly different version of him, which could account for being younger. I don't know.
Banjax, you saw Drive Away Dolls. I really want to see that. That looks
one gate and the
hysterical.
black ring at the other. We need to stop this madness.
It's interesting because he sounds somewhere halfway between Raphael and Balthazar.
Do you need anything more?
It's funny because I like to think I'm good at recognizing people's voices, but then in Tracy Wiles' Streamily on Thursday, she mentioned that she was Bear Daughter in DOS 1, and of course I immediately booted up a game because there was no way
She disobeyed orders. She knew the consequences.
had
I
spent
expect she shall receive
80 plus
justice.
hours with Bear Daughter and not made the connection to DOS 2, and then as to Jaheira, sure enough.
So should
And
we
again,
accuse Lord Cam of being Black Ring?
I think we should. Although, hang on, let me quick save first.
And? Out with it.
Yeah, no kidding, Banjax.
Announce the death of his friend Isbiel. Say that Wendigo told you he was Black Ring, so that you've changed your mind. I think we're going to start with Isbiel because he can easily wave off anything that Wendigo said.
I was just thinking that he could easily refute Isbiel's claim, Wendigo's claims.
Kem looks up. Blank confusion plastered across his face.
I'm sorry to hear they're dead, but that name means nothing to me. Whoever they were, I pray it was a gentle passing. Although it seems unlikely, given recent events.
If he's lying, he's good.
Now, if you're done with gossip, I have things to do, and so do you, I imagine.
Although it seems unlikely given recent events.
Better have something sensible to say. And out with it.
I
Can
see
we
where
just
this
go
is
straight
going,
for
Banjax.
Wendigo then?
We could. I mean, we've got other places we can.
Like, to pull evidence from, you mean?
Or just, we have other quests in general.
I want to get into a fight.
So, yeah, we could.
I want to get into a fight!
Well, there's plenty of places where there's plenty of ways we can do that.
Are you saying I don't get to fight Lord Linder Kem?
I mean, we can absolutely fight Lord Linder.
He gives you a cool look. Then he purses his lips as he decides.
Are my shoes that funny,
Then he lunges
Banjax?
for his sword.
Possibly.
Oh wait, I've got a good one.
I guess we were wrong about him just refuting whatever Wendigo said.
Wait, really?
I said Wendigo told me you're Black Ring, and he's...
Oh no!
He's just going for the sword! It's like, you looking a little guilty here, bud.
Brothers, I've uncovered a Black Ring conspirator, a spy, and a...
Oh, this is bad.
Defend your Lord Commander! To arms!
This is bad. This is bad. Yeah, we did. I don't want to do this.
I told you I wanted to get into a fight. Fight.
Water those
Well, just give him the G.
You got hydrangeas?
Boop. Hydrate.
It's gonna be a while before any of the minions reach us.
I'm ready.
You are quiet now, Simon. What'd you say? It'll be a while before any of who? What?
It'll be a while before any reinforcements make it to us. We could probably kill him before then.
Yeah. I think probably we might be able to. Rupture tendons because it goes through his gigantic armor.
I have never done this fight here. I'm
Nope.
very scared right now.
Killed him somewhere else.
My brain is like, my brain is screaming, no, bad, and I'm like, well, here we are. Get used to it, brain.
Right. Yes.
Man, you've got her combos down to a science.
I am thinking that we're going to gag order him to get rid of some of that magic armor. And then I'm going to basic attack him because he's still got too much armor.
I like his shield, though.
Uh-oh. Oh, that hurt so badly.
I was gonna say, it does make sense that if you were to... Ooh, geez. Okay, well, one of us can help her.
Okay,
wait, time to get my notes out.
First aid,
So,
back on your feet.
yep. First aid will get her back on her feet.
Thank you. I've got
As they say
vampiric
on
hunger
Arrakis.
on her, so she'll be able to heal health by attacking.
Banjax, as they say on Arrakis, hydrate before you dihydrate. Although on Arrakis, they also steal the water from, like, all the dead bodies as well.
Maybe teleport, if you've got points for it, maybe teleport Chem out, like, to here. He's too well, like, protected where he is. Like, I need more people around him.
I mean, they take it from the corpses, so like they convert all the liquid in the corpses to water on Arrakis because.
Also, I want all of his reinforcements to get here so that I can drop totems of the necromancer on him. Get tons of totems.
I also have laser ray.
We have 12 scrolls of laser ray.
I have it as an ability now.
Bouncing shield.
Alright, now...
Nice. He's down. He's below half armor. Nice.
Okay, good. If you're before me, so...
Yeah, I'm
whatever you... I was gonna say, and then just whatever you do, if it's possible to get out of my way, great. If not, still great.
Okay.
Just... I can spare an action point to not have you in my laser ray.
Okay, I will get next to him then, because I needed to know what
That's fair,
What counted as in the way and what didn't.
Yeah. I am intending to laser ray him, and he's got a bunch of people behind him.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to his right.
Okay.
Right
perfect.
That you can... Yeah, I should be out of the way now.
Okay, perfect.
Give myself a little adrenaline!
Banjax, yeah, they do it out of respect for their own people, but like when they had the Harkonnen soldiers, they're like, yeah, we'll just take that to drink. But their own people, they have the respect for.
Alright, what can we do? I've got... Alright, let's do...
Well, in the movies anyway, I'm still working my way through the book. Did either of you see Dune Part 2?
No.
That's just not still.
Don't worry if you hit this.
Say it.
Nav, show them what the ninth house does.
We do bones, motherfucker!
Love it.
I was saying, don't worry if you hit the spider.
Gotcha. It's recycling. Yes, it is recycling.
And Boopus. Come on, get in here. I need to do totems of the necromancer.
Good for the environment like all the dead Harkonnens are. Truth.
Laser ray time.
Oh man, ooh.
That's a good laser ray right there.
That is a good laser ray. Oh man, look at how much of his physical armor is just gone. Okay, now if I do mend metal, yes, everybody except Losa is
magic
in.
Damage.
That's interesting then.
I think that we've been beating the shit out of his physical armor, but the laser, because you can look at the soldiers and see what you took off of all the soldiers. It was a good laser ray, good chunk of magic damage.
Every time I keep scrolling over to them, it keeps moving to. Okay, yeah, no, that was a good chunk of magic damage.
What are you gonna do? Whoa! They can throw shit through the window?
Damn, Larian. Man, even before BG3.
Okay, buddy.
Stick with the fire, sort of.
That was my coworker. I'd be like, excuse you?
Fane.
It's
they
fine.
They counter-rangered you.
It's fine. I have a ricocheting arrow.
Look at these little guys buffing each other up.
Ain't that cute? We're gonna kick their asses anyway.
Yeah, I want their people outside to, like, actually move? They seem confused. I want them in here.
Ooh, wow, he
They
wasted
put
a healing
regenerating
spell
on
the
my
bone
spooter! My spooter!
Just mean.
I liked the original Hellboy movies, Banjax. I need to read some of the comics at least.
I got three, so I'm gonna... Oh. Hold on. It doesn't show me what bouncing shield is gonna do.
You're playing one-handed. You're playing that one-handed.
So I don't have all in.
Bouncing shield should ricochet between enemies.
It should, but I don't know who to throw it at that'll better guarantee it'll ricochet.
Wait, what the heck? I'm looking
I
at
would
Wizard's stats, and he has poison, 200% resistance. He's undead.
Well, it didn't work. But it got rid of his armor, so now I can chicken claw him.
Yeah, dude.
And yes, he does have from undead. He is undead.
Banjax, I did not know that. Maybe if we kill him in front of the paladins, they'll see that he's undead.
Well, won't be any paladins to kill him in front of, because I'm gonna kill them too. Why is he resistant to fire as an undead?
Yeah, that's not fair.
Yeah, that's weak. Alright, I am
What
going
reason
to...
is that, Banjax?
What am I going to... Oh, I can shields up, right? Where's my shields up? I can't shields up because it costs 2. I cannot corpse explode. I can... Oh, I know what I can do. I can move this BS. Put it over here. You guys have this. I don't want it.
Banjax, that's awesome! Congrats to your cousin.
Congrats to Banjax's cousin.
Hellboy the Crooked Man.
Okay, you're in a bad way, Fane. Heads up.
I see that.
This is fine. Steel will be okay.
That's really cool, Banjax.
Nobody saw the cool thing I just did. It's okay.
I'm looking back and forth between. You did a lot of cool things. You're gonna have to be more specific.
I did whatever it's called, terrain transmutation, and sent the fire that was under me over under them.
Oh, I see it now. Oh, damn.
I only had one
Okay.
point.
For a second, I thought that was left over from when the one set off the poison, but no, I see that now. Nice. Ezio Hatu, good to see you. I had a lollipop earlier.
This guy's so going down before the rest of his team gets here.
That stash of lollipops has been keeping me sane. I have the page open on my laptop because I know I still need to leave a review and my ADHD has been kicking my ass, but I have been going through that lollipop stash like nobody's business. Damn it, no, I want another one. And that would be my 4th today. I cannot have any more. I need to not OD on sugar, but they're so good.
Why are you undead, Kem? What did you do?
Alright, let's see. Did that hurt me? I can't tell.
I don't think so. You would have been a lot more hurt than you are now.
I would have been a lot more hurt, yeah. I have 1 knockdown arrow left. I gotta make it count.
I keep forgetting when I do all that stuff. I end up nice.
And I recovered it.
Get smack. Get smack again.
And
whack. Come on, get in here. Where are you going? Why are you taking the long? What are you doing? Get in the building.
60 ducks. All right.
Banjax, you're gonna have to send me more info on that because that's super cool.
They're just shooting the outer walls. What? That worked.
They're ruining the windows, man. Are there even any windows left now? They've like shattered them all.
I don't
Oh wait,
know that there ever
hang
were
on,
any.
hang
They're
on.
just grating.
If they can shoot in, does that mean we can shoot out?
I mean, it's possible. I might just try seeing what happens
Like throwing a
with
bomb
my.
or something.
Well,
we have plenty of green ads.
True.
All right, thank you so much for getting that second batch of duckies ready.
I kind of want to say damn my health and have another lollipop, but I know I'd regret it. I mean, I could never regret the lollipop. I would regret the after effects of sugar.
They're all blowing themselves up out there. Uh-oh, they're in range.
Did that grenade like bounce off the window? That one looked like it didn't through. Yeah.
I want to say they're trying so hard to get in here, but I'm also like, are they? Alright, yeah, this will do. Hey, buddy, get backlashed. How you doing?
My reaction to who you just linked me to, now I'm scared, Banjax. Am I gonna find out that someone like I'm very familiar with is your cousin, or are they just like that hot? Oh. You right, Banjax. You right.
Undead chicken.
Oh, that's right! It's an undead chicken!
Wait, does that mean something?
Did you just hit it with healing?
I did!
Oh my god, you did!
Well, I do have like 5 or 6 different healing spells equipped. I could probably...
Yeah, it's regenerating now, so it's gonna take damage every turn. Alright, who's up? Right, okay, so... all of them lit up, but the purple's only in here. I'm very confused. Is it just showing me where they are, even if I can't get them? I think it is. Yeah, the purple for Totems of the Necromancer does not extend outside the bounds of the room.
Ezio, the short version is that Banjax just sent me a link to an IMDb of their cousin, and their cousin is really hot. No offense, Banjax. Wow, that is a very hurt chicken.
Yeah, it is. Mosquito swarm is physical.
Although I will say, and Banjax, you can back me up on this, because we both know some of the same people from college.
Prepare yourself.
That Ireland is small. Like, really small. Like I reconnected with some classmates from UL that, and I think I told... So, let's just say that, because, you know, as cool as it is to know people that have some degree of, I guess you can say... Yeah, that's probably a good idea. As cool as it is to know people with a very steadily rising degree of fame, I also try to be respectful of them as people. So let's just say I reconnected with some classmates that are like very slowly, like not very slowly, who have as of late been noticed for their very hard work in a big way. That's right, you were saying your housemate's brother was in a band with Jacksepticeye. I think you told me that once. Yeah, like everybody knows everybody, or is related to everybody, or knows someone who knows someone. But yeah, and it's been so weird reconnecting with people from college, or like seeing these people's names and going like, why do they look so familiar? And then looking at my class list and going, because I was sitting in class with them for 4 years. That's why they look so familiar. Ooh, I'll have to check it out after the stream, Magix. But yeah, I had a classmate, or at least someone I knew at college, who had a friend who went to Trinity College Dublin, who was in a class right after Jack Gleason, who was in Game of Thrones as Joffrey, and... Oh, Banjax, you'll actually know this one. Do you remember the Rubber Bandits? There was a group, I think they were actually based in Limerick. They did, like, parody songs that were really popular at the time. It was like 2011, 2012. And my Irish teacher was in one of their music videos. And my classmate and I literally went to him and held up the video. We're like, we know this is you. You cannot tell us this isn't you. We know for a fact, just from looking at this, that this is you. And he still was like, I can see the resemblance, but yeah, no, he still played dumb in a very tongue-in-cheek way. But we were still like, dude. Yep. And why isn't it letting me? Is there smoke over there, or am I blinded? And I'm not blinded. Okay, so when I try to shoot my ricochet,
what are you trying to shoot?
Like, there's this whole cone. There's this whole cone.
Yeah.
Starting from like the incarnate and going to the other edge of Sabile that is off limits. And I can't. Is it that there's smoke, or is it that that guy's like radiant something, or?
The Guardian Angel might be doing something, but I'm not getting any effect when I hover over it.
That's so weird.
I would move away from the window if I was Thane, though, just because they keep shooting in, and they're not coming in where I can do something about them.
Now, I wonder if... target is out of sight. Well, pardon the shit out of me. Okay, fine. Let me do something that will give me haste, at least.
Tactical retreat.
Yep. I'm gonna do that. And you know,
how's your ricochet look now?
I was gonna say, this might work a little better.
That worked.
And what else can I do? I'm not in a great... Oh, I'm next to someone who would be poisoned.
Next to me. Where did that come from?
You've got magic... Well, I was going to do like a contamination on myself, but oh, you've got plenty of magic armor.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you'll be fine. Oh, shoot! Was Sabile in range?
Yeah, apparently. Also, did you heal the chicken?
A little bit.
Oh no! Oh, come on. That's not going to be too much of a problem. He's got 0 physical armor.
You just gotta knock him down again. Or kill him. You know, that works too.
I knocked him down.
Hammerfall.
Hammerfall just got updated. Kem is dead.
So what happens if we stop fighting? Can we disengage and save everyone else's life? Or rampage?
I think we might be in trouble for killing their dude.
But he was undead.
I know! I don't know why he's not showing up that way. Now, I will say that if we want to hold our action points, the teleporter pyramid uses 6 action points. So theoretically, if like we waited for a round and then like got ourselves out of there.
I mean, I'm fully prepared to let all these guys come in so I can totems and the necromancer them.
I mean, it's not their fault their master's undead. Oh yeah, now they learn how to run around.
We were too close to the window. Where are some of them going?
I don't pretend to understand their path, but what the shit, that bitch?
Yeah, for some reason they can attack in, but we can't attack out.
I think it looks like the elementalists can do that. Oh, she has a name? Oh, but see, here's my fear. My fear is that if we go back down into the prison to like try and free that one paladin, that then they'll all be aggroed.
We handle it as it comes at us.
Uh-oh.
Alright, does she still have her vampiric hunger? She does not. Reactivate it.
Oh, she's got full health.
Cloak and Daggy.
Wakey, wakey, cloak and daggy.
That got her health back up.
Stabby, stabby. Man, now I've got like all these random memories from Ireland coming up in my head.
My turn. Alright, more of them coming in. I want to see, maybe I can lead them back out.
could probably throw one out the window, like with teleport.
I'm looking at my camera and realize I'm actually wearing my UL Wolves
Jumps
sweater.
appear to be down, which is sad.
Can I defenestrate one of them?
Now there's a fun $5 word.
Get out of my way.
Okay. Your health?
Yep.
Or armor?
Let's see. Did I make myself any poison things? I don't think I did, because I'm dumb.
Was there anything cool in that chest we got into?
I have a poison potato.
See, I already distributed it. I think it was just papers.
Alright. I ate my poison potato.
A gigantic diamond.
Oh,
Oh wait, I have fortify.
Wait.
Oh, but it took away my poisons. You know what? It's fine. It's fine.
Damn it.
Everything is fine.
You can just walk in the poison next to you.
That's true.
Go for a little jaunt in the poison.
I'm seeing who has what kind of armor. Oh, hello. That one right next to me. I think you... Whoopsies! You're
My
mine
finger
now.
slipped.
Incoming ads are snoozed for 5 minutes. Okay. Now that I'm like logged
Okay,
into
come on.
my Streamlabs,
They're getting in here. They're almost here.
I put the ads down like as minimal as possible to try and stop the roll-on ads, and then it's like for every hour streamed, it still does like. So it'll remove roll-on ads until I use up those hours streamed, and then it's a pain.
See that wizard in the
Yeah, I see him.
He no longer has physical armor.
Yeah.
I think I only have like 30 seconds of ads though, so I try to do it like
I'm
as
waiting
minimal
for these two to get in the room.
as possible.
I'm in the door, so I should be able to hit both rooms. Maximize, get as close to maximum on my number of totems as I can. Love to know where they think they're going.
Is there a way in that way? Oh, there is sort of. There's like a scaffolding. I don't know where the hell it goes, and if you can get in from there, but there's a scaffolding. I need to set up my bot so that it like warns of incoming ads. I have a friend who does that.
I think that was if an attack of opportunity.
I think we both got a shot off.
Woo!
Wow, I'm really glad I charmed that one. Damn.
That's why I like Whirlwind. It's why I like the two-handed weapon so much.
Yeah, I can see. Well, I mean...
Do you want to swap? I mean, it'll take like 2 points, but...
No, it's fine. I'm gonna go through the fight with the mace and shield, but yeah, it's like mace gave me terrain transmutation, so that was a cool thing I couldn't do before.
I do think it's cool that you tried it, even though it wasn't your thing.
Yeah,
Or it's not your thing.
I always experiment. Right, experiment when it seems like I won't die for it.
Man, those 4 right there are just in beautiful fireball formation.
Want my turn to come up because finally they're all getting in here and I can do totems of the necromancer.
Ooh, man, and some of them are like low on physical and magical armor. Will do, Banjax. Have a lovely night. Ihava.
Come on, turn. Thank you. Weak.
Get some sleep, Banjax, because I know neither of us are very good at that.
Ihava, man.
Why is she using Firebrand and Poison Cloud?
Because they like exploding.
They like the boom go boom. Wow, what was that, like a silhouette of a big skeleton that I just saw in that
Yeah,
cloud?
it was.
What was that?
It's called Bleed Fire.
Oh, nice.
So So then they should have bled fire that ignites the poison.
Yeah, they should have. But you know what? We're gonna do this. We're gonna throwing knife. There it goes.
Nice.
And then I think I can pawn to here. And then I can rupture tendons this person. You wanna run somewhere, buddy? With your tendies? There you go. Good boy.
Of course, the archer would want to.
Oh, stunned.
Do we have a cure for stun? I don't think we do.
Energize. Haste.
Oh, they're healing each other. Sheesh. Alright. Why is all my stuff grayed out? Why can't I do anything? Why am I taunted? I'm taunted. What taunted me? When did that happen?
Oh, and it made you summon your wolf.
Right. Which means I can't do Tyrant Totems of the Necromancer anymore.
You can steal a source point from me if you want.
Yeah, not until my next turn, though.
Or...
When did I get taunted? I didn't even see that happen.
Or... if you bought the people back, the people bottles.
I didn't. But I've got other things.
Ad starts in 59 seconds. I'm gonna snooze one more time because the fight is still going.
Oh, it's the wolf's turn.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with the wolf.
I don't think I've seen him since...
Ha, now they're taunted.
The docks and the first time we fought Alexander?
Yeah, unfortunately, like, it was really stupid that I summoned it in a place and it couldn't move out of that location.
I remember that.
I'm really upset right now that I didn't get to do my turn.
Fane?
Yep.
I'm waiting this whole time to do my thing and they fucking stole it from me.
Alright, now I'm standing in with poison. And... okay, who could I feasibly... oh, they have no magic armor either. Well, whoopsies. And now... wait, how do we only have... oh, that's right, because I moved. Okay.
Those are the guys that we charm. Will they be taken into account when we do Totems of the Necromancer?
No. They're not enemies.
The poor Wolfie!
I honestly can't even be brought to care.
Actually, oh, you know what? You could source suck not just me, but anyone
who doesn't have magic armor.
Yes.
Assuming they have.
Probably
source.
nicer to do it. Probably nicer to do it while they're alive, so that they still have a chance to go to the Hall of Echoes. I love how that one paladin like starts running around and went, yeah, no, that's probably not the way to go.
Marked. Fucking watching like a hawk to make sure they don't pull that bullshit on me again.
Okay. That paladin defender. Wow, that paladin defender did not come to play.
Paladin defenders.
It fortified your wood totem. It fortified your wood.
Gotta use protection.
The jokes write themselves. Ashley, I see you in that chat there, girl. How are you?
Oh yeah, it's Ashley.
Hey there.
I don't pay good attention to my stream chat, so I apologize. But I see you now. I see you.
Yeah, I noticed the other day when I was dropping Dune memes that you and Shad Brazier were, I'm guessing, playing Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah. Usually what we're up to.
Nice. I wonder if you can, like, source suck an elemental totem.
I don't know. I'm gonna try
because that'd be another
something.
cool combo.
Of course, with this freaking taunt, it made me walk a place I don't want to be, so hopefully my jumping abilities are back up.
Can you source suck your own soul wolf?
I don't know. Probably not.
Literally, as I said it, I was like, okay, that sounded way better in my head.
Did it?
Can you toss your
No,
own
it didn't.
salad? Well, I can try.
Yeah, as I was saying it, I'm like, that really sounds like a suck your own dick question.
Oh, Sabine, your health. Oh dear.
Are you? How goes the Divinity? Well, the Divinity goes pretty well, except that I had this big grand plan for this fight, and the enemy just fucked me over.
Yeah, I missed you too, Ash. I've been going through some stuff. Shagrazir's been great in helping me with that, and so is Simon. I'm starting to finally get through. It's just been a case of like, I had the wrong tools to figure it out, and they're like, here, you're trying to dig a hole with like an awl, have a shovel.
Alright. Phoenix dived over here. Fucking... Invalid. This is blocked by magic armor. Of course there's no one in range. Why would there be? Target is too far.
I think I know exactly what you mean when you say that, Ash. And that makes sense.
Move to here.
I know, I only have one more ad snooze left. Alright, ad snooze for 5 more minutes. We can finish that fight. Yeah, totally.
Target is too far.
That's good.
Please. Stop fucking with me.
Did you get the point? Yes, you got the point.
I'll yield to
Adrenaline.
For a second I was like, did he get the point? And then I saw it, I'm like, oh, okay.
Okay, so now I'm going to use
Yeah,
another
yeah.
AP, move back to here,
And
and drop it.
I'm ready.
yes.
Now that's what I want!
That one paladin elementalist not get one. That's so weird.
Well, they can have this, because I don't want it. Oh, no, they can't have this, never mind.
Oh, they're probably not in line of sight or
They
whatever.
are not in line of sight at all.
That was a great. That was a.
Look at all those freaking totems!
That was great, though.
Alright,
That
I'm
was
gonna move it
amazing.
here. Boosh! There, have some fire. I don't want it. Pew! Pew! Pew!
Oh, and it still went after her. Yep.
Pew!
Beautiful.
Ah, miss!
Man, Totems of the Necromancer is great, man.
It's so good. You have more enemies, it's more powerful. Like that.
Simon, Ash would like to know how you're doing.
Sorry, I didn't see. Yeah, I'm doing
All
great.
good.
Good to see you.
Oh, Ashley, though.
Ashley, that's right. Sorry. I
Ashley.
keep reading the name.
I know, I did the same thing
no,
for a
that's,
little
that's
while.
my bad too. Sabine, where do you want to be? Yeah,
Sorry, new headset.
Shagrazia, where would you like Sabine?
Where would I like Sabine? How about, can you put her, like, here where it's not on fire?
Yep, I can just reach there.
Okay. If you couldn't, elsewhere would have been, we would have talked about it, but yeah. And it's all good, Ashley. I finally got to do my cool totems of the Necromancer. Wow.
Yeah, the summon did say he's doing good.
They always really hate Sabine. They're like, oh, Sabine's up, time to kill her.
It's because they know that Ifin and Sabine are the 2 biggest threats on the field.
Fight this person! Jump. I guess just normal attack them. Okay. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, hold there.
Have any other people moves?
What? Where did she? Oh, I see her. How did we end up cursing the fire? You know what? I don't want to know. It happens.
I'm not actually sure how it happened. These guys taking the scenic route. Okay, he's gonna come in the back door. He's almost there. That's neat. What? I'm sorry.
Phrasing! For starters. And is it true what Ashley's saying that the 2 of you are Chaos Incarnate in Baldur's Gate 3?
Oh.
I believe it, certainly. But...
I mean, it depends on your definition of chaos. I think, honestly, we're rather tame. But she's playing a paladin of vengeance, and I'm playing a bard. So we
yep.
definitely go a little wild at times. Yeah, she does not know the definition of restraint at all. She's like, oh, combat started, it's my turn, I'm gonna smite 3 times. Like, okay. Don't worry about saving him for later. But she kills everything, so who can argue with it?
What did that incarnate champion just hit that thing with? Oh, ranged attack. That was a hell of a ranged attack.
It's a rock. It's a regular elemental. It didn't have any powers.
But
attached to
I
it.
definitely think that the fun thing there is that, influenced by my character, her character took up music, and now we can both play instruments, and on our turns in combat, we always play songs after we dish out some damage.
That poor paladin out there is like, what the fuck am I even doing?
Are they this way? Should I go that way? I can hear people screaming. I hope it's the enemy.
And then they walk in like, uh-oh. And I'm out of snoozes for ad break. So ads in 57 seconds. I think there's only like 30 seconds. I think there's only 30 seconds. If there's more than that,
How many did you snooze? Are there going to be like 7 times 30 seconds?
No, it's you...
The ads waiting outside the door of your stream looking at each other going, we're so back, boys!
It's fun, Ashley, it's funny how Shag's character made my character grow and become so much more than a vengeance paladin. Aww.
We've had quite the adventure, it's true.
The bards will write tales about it, and by the bards I mean Shag Razier's character.
Wait, did you just kick him?
No, I didn't kick. I definitely did a double stab with 2 knives.
Glory is mine.
Glory is mine.
Now, if you use Vampiric Hunger while you're decaying...
It should still heal me just fine. But let's test it. Rupture tendons. Yep. Heals.
Okay.
It's not the same, as, like, doing a healing power.
Shag Razier, you finally got to Romance Gale?
I did! It's true!
Yes!
It was difficult. It was like, the damn man made it as hard as possible, but, we finally got there.
It's funny, because he used to be, like, the easiest possible to romance.
I know, it's wild. Like, I think getting him started is really easy, but yeah, I don't know. He acts real horny at the beginning, but then it's just... But we got there. We got there. Alright, I'm gonna fucking... gag order this person.
Okay, good, it is only,
Oh, hey, I just got you a new, mind control target.
Alright.
Did you now?
I did.
Oh.
Advertisement.
Yeah, I see that. Thankfully, it is only 30 seconds, so that is good to know.
How are you doing, Ashley?
Can she hear you, the advertisement?
I mean, she's on my stream as well.
Oh.
Ad break ended. My community is back. That's nice.
Who am I? I'm her. I'm going to bounce my way over here and maybe kill this person. Did that work? No, it didn't. Oh well. Oh goodness, but I am glad I moved. Oh lord, they coming! Ashley says she's doing really good. Played Dead by Daylight and Left 4 Dead with a friend on stream. And you're welcome for asking. They coming! Simon, they coming!
Oh lord!
Oh lord!
Oh lord, they're coming!
Here comes the boy! Hello, boy! Welcome!
Let's hear it for the boy! Sorry. I'm not sorry at all, but I had to.
It's raining men!
I wasn't sure what you were referencing, but when you said "Here comes the boy," all I thought was "Let's hear it for the boy."
Here Comes the Boy was I think it was a Vine or a TikTok that went around a few years back, where it was just this big unit of a cat wandering toward the camera person, and they're just sing-songing at the cat as he comes closer, and you can hear him meowing.
Aww.
Just an absolute chonker. Hold on.
Nice.
Ashley is talking. I like how similar this looks to BG3 gameplay-wise. I'm all on board when you all start a new playthrough. I legit wanted to since the day Katie got me this game. You got Ashley this game. How nice of you.
I did, yes. I do try to gift it to people I know when it goes on Mega Sale, because I have a feeling they'll like it.
It's a damn good game.
It is a damn good game.
Okay.
Although it is interesting, and Ashley, I think you'll be fine, because I've watched a little bit of you and Chad Grazier playing BG3, but I know that there are some people who have gone from BG3 to DOS2 and been like, I definitely was not prepared, which is why I did that one like little mini stream. It's like going like BG3 players, welcome to DOS2. It is a little different.
I only had 2 dots. I hit them, they didn't die, but then they died from the fire on their turn, and I got the execute after the fact.
Ow. Wait, so you have 2 more next turn?
I don't know. We'll find out.
There's nothing I can really do this turn, is there? Oh, there kind of is. Let's see. Who can I help?
Now, I'll be starting Baldur's Gate 3 soon. I picked it up at the start of the sale. There's so many things coming out that I want to play at the same time. I don't want to start one and then drop one.
My sister got me Road Warden for the holidays. And that looks really interesting. I want to play it. I've been playing a little bit of the Tomb Raider 1 to 3 remaster, which has been really fun. I have missed some things and like some secrets, which has me really annoyed. However, I did manage to make it like a whole level and a half and change before I had to like actually pull out my original strategy guide.
Oh no! Oh no, actually that's not
I'm
good.
definitely a better Tomb Raider player than I was when I was like 15 and I started.
It's a pretty decent skill cap game, if I recall.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't understand Tomb Raider at first. I thought it was an action game.
Kind of is. It's like a puzzle-solving platformer.
Yeah, it's like it's just sort of like that.
It's a puzzle game in an action game's wrapping.
Yes. There were a couple places with, and the thing is too, originally I tried it with modern controls, and the modern controls remove a lot of like the necessary things you need with the tank controls, like the original controls. So I thought, okay, let me try the tank controls and see if my 15-year-old self, see if my now 20-year-old memory still remains. And by the grace of some higher power, the muscle memory remains to the point where I can't remember if I sent you the clip. I know I sent my sister. There's this little secret area, and I was just playing, and I'm like, I wonder how I get there. And then like on autopilot, I just went like jump, 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 and I got there. And I'm looking at my hands like, did I know I knew how to do that? Like, did I know that my body remembered this? And somewhere in the past, like 15-year-old me is like, yeah, mic drop.
Yeah, mic drop.
Like, I've been training my whole life for this, all 15 years at the time. The great part, though, and I will say this about social media, is that now I was able to find there's someone who is like renowned in the Tomb Raider community for being the woman who saved everybody's asses with her guides. Her name is Stella. That's her, Stella Loon. It was like stella@tombraiders.net. And I was able to find her on Twitter and be like, you know, in light of the remaster coming out, I just want teenage me wants to thank you. I would be like sitting. This is back when you print out the walkthroughs.
Yeah.
And I would be sitting in front of my computer, printed out walkthrough in hand, in tears, trying to do this janky camera angle butcher jump for like the 7th time. unfortunately not into it, but never was exposed to it. Tomb Raider is fun, Ashley. I will say it very much, like Simon's assertion that it is a puzzle game in an action game's wrapping. Ashley, did I see Sven Vinka's tweet about collaborating with Vampire Survivors? No, and I'm gonna go look for it. But Tomb Raider definitely is a puzzle game wrapped in an action game's packaging, and I will say that sorry, my Twitter blew up for a different reason. But I will say that the Tomb Raider games and sobbing over them is why now in similar games timed runs are my bitch. Because I grew up with Tomb Raider, and the timed runs in Tomb Raider are unforgiving as hell.
Ow. Stop!
Okay, that was a... We've learned something.
I did get my execute dots, by the way.
Oh, okay. I parked my incarnate in the doorway so no one can make it through, and he's invisible, but that also means they can see you and shoot you through my invisible minion.
Yup. Notice that. Felt not great. Fane, would you mind unlocking your bag if you're capable of it?
Oh, am I capable of it right now?
Or take my food.
Yes, I am!
Okay.
My food will heal you and give you strength bonuses.
I go to look for Sven Vinka's tweet, and I see that Tracy Wiles has replied to me, and the Bear Daughter clip I posted.
Same problem. I can't
Songbird
eat it.
replying, I love that clip is the reason why we wouldn't stop
No!
talking about Bear Daughter. Yeah, Tracy's amazing.
Just made me move my character, so I lost a point.
Oh, that's really sweet, Ashley. She said she wanted to hasn't played it yet because she wants the first experience to be with us. That's really sweet.
Hell yeah.
That'd be awesome. That'd be very awesome.
Okay.
Yes, I am keeping an eye on the Inish. Sven Vinka.
So who would be whom if we start over again? Like, we haven't seen Red or Beast.
Should Baldur's Gate 3 and Vampire Survivors collaborate? And the options are yes and fuck yes. So I will click fuck yes because I can. Oh, and then the reply, it's Sven just seems so chill. Like, I've never seen a picture of him without that big smile on his face, and I would love to meet that man and just be like, I just want you to know, sir, that your games...
It seems the food being in your backpack makes it so I cannot actually eat it.
Really? Alright.
Anytime I try to, it just does nothing. I like right-click and hit consume, and it just does nothing. And it was, like, double-clicking and trying to manipulate the food just now that made me accidentally move the character instead.
Oh, I hate it when that happens.
I did not want to move. I don't have pawn with Ifin. I need those action points.
Okay, I'm gonna see if this works.
Woo!
Oh shit, it did.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
3 crits! 3!
Yeah, I was gonna shield throw at them, but then Ifin decided to move away from the door like a dumbass. Like, alright.
I've done that in BG3 a lot, I think. I'll be like, and in this, I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna do. No, stop moving!
It takes a while to learn that, like, if you start seeing a character moving, you don't want them to right-click to stop it.
Really?
Yeah, right-click will stop all action. It's like the E-brake. As long as you are controlling that character at the time, it's the E-brake.
Did you ever know that you're my hero?
Of course. I'm everybody's hero.
I'm gonna save my action point. I had no idea. That's gonna save my ass later, I'm sure.
I still haven't built the muscle memory yet, but I encourage other people to try, because I think it will save you a lot of heartache.
Actually, I know who you're referencing when you say Casey Hudson, because I'm also a Mass Effect nerd, so nice. Hi, Puzzle Better.
Puzzle Better, good morning.
Everybody's here.
I thought my chameleon cloak would decloak whenever opportunist proc. I was hoping someone would try to sneak by and then just get smashed.
No, unfortunately, the way it works is if you're invisible, you don't make opportunity attacks.
What?
Yeah, not the way it works in tabletop, but that's the way it works in this and in BG3.
I was gonna say.
So be aware, in BG3, if you make your character invisible or you're using shovel, for instance, they will not attack enemies that move away from them while they're invisible. They will not break stealth to do it.
Get your trouser holes! Shovel is here!
It's only fun
Shovel.
when Shovel does the fisting.
Who does the fisting? Shout out to Rachel Quirk, writer of Shovel. She actually did, I sat through the credits just because I was listening to the music, and she came back to do rewrites for the Enhanced Edition, and she and another writer, I think, did, and they actually credit her as in the additional writers.
Alright, what do we got? 4 dots. That's about to run out, and we don't have the other thing. Okay, so we're gonna read.
I do want to hear your fourth impression, Ashley.
This. So I can keep that healing going. And we're gonna do this.
Every time like Shovel speaks to someone, I'm like over in the corner taking notes. Like, okay, how do I be this savage?
There's opportunities.
It's like all the bards ever have their vicious mockery notebook handy, and they're watching Shovel like, okay. And what it wow. Yeah. Or like what chews you out and up and spit you out? Yeah, daddy. It's like wow.
Paladin Lyda Margraven. Maybe we should focus her down.
Oh, she finally got here.
Maybe she did. Sorry, Lyda. You're on the wrong side of history. Because it's not ours.
That ring is so painfully true.
Okay, 4 dots.
Though to be fair, Lord Linderchem was like in full tyrant mode, so I wonder what will happen if we cast like the spirit vision and then suck the soul out through his nose. While more cartoony than BG3, I like the fire animation in the game. Yeah, the fire animation in this game, especially with the cursed fire, if you look really closely, you'll sometimes see like the skulls come up out of it.
Wait, who cursed it?
There.
I don't know who cursed it.
The paladin?
I have no idea how it became
That's
cursed.
not gonna do me any good. How are these guys doing?
Oh crap, I'm stunned. That's
okay, that could work. What
That's right, we haven't found something that cures stun.
No, yes, no, yes. How about all you get knocked down? Oh, did I kill somebody? I did!
This fight has gotten us so close to
level ups?
Level 20. Yeah.
Target is blocked. Okay. Well, get knocked down, because I don't like you. And,
Why is Damon trending?
oh, no.
Oh no, all good things. Phew.
No,
harsh.
it's not all good things.
Is it not?
It's not.
I like how Sabiel's positioned by the door.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. What did we... Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah.
I don't know
It's not good.
Oh no.
I only learned this morning, yesterday? This morning, I think? No, I learned last night.
What was all that about?
I hit them with an opportunity attack, but they used deflect on their shield, so it dealt damage back to me, but I have, Chains of Agony, or whatever it's called, Shackles of Pain, and it dealt the damage to the person I was shackled to, and then they died. It was a lot of sharing damage.
I will say that I'm, like, a little annoyed by everyone calling that person a VA, though, because they're an actor, and, like, it's the same case of like, yes, you have every right to be very angry at this person, and rightfully so, but you know, at least be respectful in regards to like everyone else in the community, the actors.
Yes, unfortunately, most of the bits of the community I see still just refer to all of them as voice actors.
And it drives me bonkers because, am I still following him? Let me...
I mean, it only doesn't drive me crazy because, like, voice actors should just get as much respect as actors.
Certainly. Sabille, your health.
It is. It's
oh
pretty,
gosh.
it's pretty
well,
not great.
I went to see if I was still... I'm looking over the chat now, and Ash is like, oh no, it's very bad. It's very bad.
Oh, wow.
Bad health day, good friend day, I'll take it. I hear you, Puzzle Better. That's sometimes all you can do. That's really disappointing.
Yo.
Let me unfollow. I think I was if their Twitch still exists too, because I went to unfollow them on Twitter and it had mysteriously vanished. So. Where are my follows? Yeah, because I don't want to be like following someone who's actively problematic. No, I don't want to look at my stream right now. I'm not that vain unless I'm actively trying to, you know. Yeah, I'm sorry about the health side too, Puzzle Better. That's never fun. Especially because like the world doesn't stop moving just because you're sick. Which is, you know,
Just between totems and general badassery, we've almost got these guys all down.
they were a little more difficult than I was. Well, to be fair, they were also shooting at us through the window.
Yeah. Getting away from the window brought them around, which is good.
I wish more people felt that way, Ashley says, on social media, especially on trans Twitter regarding problematic trans women. Yes, because as I try to explain to people, and I say this as a queer woman myself, and my mom and I have been saying this a lot too, when you strip away everything else, when you strip away gender, religion, sexuality, race, you know, all of that, you have two types of people. You have assholes and people who are not assholes. And therefore, by the same token, people of any whatever, anybody can be an asshole. So people do not get a pass just because, as you're saying, because I was gonna say, I very often will shy away from lesbian spaces because of the amount of turf. Can I say that on Twitch, I mean? Can I say
why not? It's not a slur.
Yeah, there are some places that will get you for saying such. But then again, this is not Twitter. Or shitter, as it is now. Because, like, if you're... That's true. Because there are so many TERFs in lesbian space. I remember there was actually when I was shopping for Pride stuff with my sister, because she is a staunch ally. There was a really nice shirt and it had lesbian colors and everything, and I was unsure. She asked me why. I'm like, because the TERFs are really loud right now.
Yeah, like, they don't get to choose to be TERFs and then cry when people call them TERFs. You don't get to do that.
That's very true. But yeah, so it's very much. I'm trying to think of a good way to do this.
Oh no, that Paladin Defender is still alive.
So yeah, it's very much. I'm gonna see. I might hit your incarnate, Simon. Sorry. What? Did I not hit the Paladin? Okay, good. I did hit the Paladin.
You just blessed. No, you hit the paladin. You hit him for about 600
Automod
damage.
held a message. It's not misogyny. It's telling me that I added a permitted term. Oh, trans Twitter, because because really? Man, that's not what reclamation of terms means. That's like the people who are now weaponizing therapy speak, because that's been happening too. Like people who, like if people stand up for themselves against people being assholes, there are people who will then be like, you crossed a boundary that I set. It's like, that's not how boundaries work, friends.
Oh, wait a minute. I have shield throw. 25 HP.
This is what I mean when I say like people are either assholes or they're not. You've got the people who are like, you know, open.
Lydia Margraven. Worms take you. Oh, or she can break.
Oh!
You're right. I should have remembered. Like, I was like, I don't want to waste my 2 points on a person who's going to, like, absolutely die. They have 25 HP and I'm going to do 900 damage. But I would have gotten the execute, so I could have done that and gotten 2 attacks off. That was, my mistake.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, Ash, because, like...
Ashley.
And plus, Ashley, you're right. Oh my gosh, I keep doing that.
It's okay.
I'm so sorry, Ashley. You're right. I'm gonna write, actually, this down, because I have said before, my memory is Swiss cheese in a shooting gallery.
I got you, Ashley.
Empathy should be taught as a higher priority than academics at this point. I feel you are not wrong. I was having this discussion earlier. But yeah, it's especially hurtful when people in your own community will like do things like that knowingly. And like there's reclamation of terms, but like that's not something that you force on people either. Like there are some queer terms that I don't really use or like because I find them still a little hurtful. But you know, that's good, Puzzle Better. Yeah, empathy is super important. And I think too, and we were talking about this earlier, like, it's important. Obviously, you should work on yourself, but it's important to meet people halfway. Like, and I say that in terms of empathy. So, like, one of the things I've been dealing with is, yeah, I screwed up. I will be the first to admit that I screwed up. And part of the reason I screwed up is because I just, despite being, you know, told on several occasions, yeah, this is a problem, the way I was told, it didn't, like, even though I was working on trying to fix, there were two things. There were some cases where it just didn't register because of how it was said. It just did not get through. And there were other cases where I was actively trying to work on myself, but what I was trying wasn't working. And if you've heard me say lately to Simon and Shagrazier that I'm very lucky to have them in my life, it is because when I stream with them, there have been instances where I have fucked up. And they have said, this is where you fucked up. This is why. And then not only said that, but then said, and like when I did try to fix it, they took the time to say, hey, what you tried isn't working, try something else. And I'd like to think, keep me honest here, gentlemen, that I've made some improvements since under that guidance, but because they took the time and had the empathy to do that, and they cared enough about me as a person to you know, want to ensure that I succeeded, here we are. But I think that's something that, you know, it takes effort, it takes empathy, and it takes people being willing to meet you halfway. And that's not something you find everywhere and can expect from everyone. So I think it's always, so having been on the receiving end, both of empathy and of, you know, yeah, Shagrazier is very good about that. I was gonna say, I try very hard not to put all the weight on Shagrazier, obviously, because that's not fair to him either. But you know, I think Puzzle Better is right that empathy is super important and trying to meet people halfway, and obviously acknowledging when you fuck up, because I fucked up, I'm not going to sit here and pretend I'm innocent and that I'm, a saint. I'm not. I'm very much a work in progress, and some of it is actively my fault. Some of it is I have brain damage, like actual quantifiable brain damage. But I think it's important to surround yourself with people who are empathetic and understanding and willing to meet you halfway, even if it means work on their part. Anyway.
And effort to work with people to understand when mistakes were made and find out, how you hurt people, even if mistakes will continue to be made, is still meaningful, still valuable. It's important to show through words and actions, especially, that, didn't mean to do a thing, but you are committed to correcting.
Right. And then... Sorry, go ahead.
That's important, is all I wanted to say.
Yeah, and then, like what we had discussed earlier, too, it's, and it's also accepting that even if the person might not be succeeding, they're also not they're not failing in bad faith. So I'm very okay. So let me explain this with an analogy, because my brain works better with analogies. So like the analogy we jokingly came up with an Aesop fable earlier. This kid is told to go dig a well, and all he has is an awl. So he's trying to dig the well with an awl. And everyone's like, you're not doing it well enough, try harder. And so he's trying to dig this well, and he's trying like all these different techniques, but he's still failing to dig the well. And everyone's like, okay, you must not be doing this in good faith, because you can't possibly try that hard and keep failing. Until finally someone comes along and says, hey, you don't need an awl, you need a shovel. And that's really, So like, I remember one of my actual favorite things when I still used to teach was finding the way that I could get through to my students in such a way that not only would it click in their brain, but then they could just take it and run. And I think that's something that I ended up taking for granted in a lot of ways, and also taking for granted how lucky I am to have Simon and Chagrazier, who are willing to, like, find the right way to get through to me and take that time to do so, because not everyone will.
Trying to make me cry on stream.
That's
rude.
I'm so sorry, genuinely. But I'm not going to. I'm sorry for possibly making you cry on stream. I'm not going to apologize for being thankful you're in my life, but it all comes back around to empathy and putting the work in. So
putting the work.
Puzzle better. Chaos members of the line. Yeah, forgiving yourself can definitely be a lot harder. Oh, thank you, Puzzle better. And I'm sorry that health flares. I have friends with chronic conditions who they're basically manifest in flares, and they're not fun.
I need to step away for just a second.
Alrighty.
So yeah, and that's the other thing too, is like, you have to try to be empathetic. It's like, what kind of day is this person having? Like, did they say, like, when they say, or if they said something shitty, do you approach them with concern, or do you just like confront? Because like, well, I know what I'd do. If it were me, I'd be like, are you okay? Like, how are you feeling? If you feel like shit, let's talk this through. But all right, I've been staring here and trying to figure out if I want more wits or more memory. I think I have all the memory I want. Critical chance is 33%. I could add more from wits. My finesse, I do 90% extra damage. I don't know what I want to do. Well, you know what? I have a lot. Let's see. Let's watch the numbers go up and see what happens. Let's just bring it up to 30. Yeah, that'll work. Sorry, I didn't mean to put you on the spot and make you all awkward.
Just 100%.
So awkward. Awkward.
Awkward.
It occurs to me that just the spelling of the word awkward is awkward. Like the word looks awkward on multiple levels.
Awkward turtle.
Awkward. Yes, I see awkward turtle. I still remember that. Let's see.
All right, I'm back.
Hello.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so yeah, now I have more damage and critical chance. Okay, that's much better now. Okay, I very much like my. Okay, I'm okay with my choices. Oh, and I do get. Okay, so it looks like you get a memory point even if you get another memory slot even if you don't add more memory.
Yeah, I was surprised I got one. Like my
So
memory
what
is
do I
at
want?
40, but I still got one without putting a point in. Oh, 43.
Now I don't know what I want. Yo, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want.
So tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want.
Now tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
I wanna.
You wanna?
I wanna.
You wanna?
I wanna really, really, really wanna zig a zag ah.
If you wanna be my lover,
you gotta get with my friends.
Taking is too easy.
Yeah.
Friendship never ends.
It is friendship never ends, but then I was trying to remember the lyric before that goes into it.
Isn't it? That's the way it is.
It's like forever. Oh no, yeah.
Taken is too easy, but that's the way it is.
Thank you. You know how sometimes you don't have things like you know them, you have things memorized when they're within the block that you have memorized, but if you hear them taken out of context, you can't find your way back in.
Mm-hmm. There's something I need to keep. I should look at these books.
There's literally a guitar song that I'm trying to like learn piece by piece because there's like times where I'll lose my place and then not be able to pick it up because I have it learned like A to Z. So here's a story from A to Z. You wanna get with me? You gotta listen carefully. Wow, I'm like mentally going through that part of the song now and going, did I know I knew that whole thing?
Maybe.
I see you all did the looting. Impressive.
Oh,
and look, there's Linder
I
Kem.
didn't take it, damn it.
There's Linder Kem in all of his spirit, in all of his undead spirity glory.
I haven't talked to him yet. I intend to, but I haven't done it yet.
I
wanted to make sure all the important talking out of game was done first.
That's fair. I did get a little chatty, y'all. Sorry.
So chatty.
That's what makes the stream special.
True, but I am working on being less chatty.
Okay.
Let
us talk to this skeleton man.
With a glint in the dark of his eye.
But there's a reason to
the
come and watch
spirit
you.
of Kem sneers at you.
Aw, thanks.
Alright, everybody talk to Linder Kem with me.
Oh, and he's a skeleton.
He is, because he's chosen of the God King, I guess.
Well, he was.
Was, until we blew the shit out of him. Not in the good way, either.
I almost spat out my tea, thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, not this time, He-Man! Alright, with a glint through the dark of his eye, the spirit of Kem sneers at you. Let's see, tell him you know he belongs to the God King. I do. Or consume his spirit! Tell him you know he belongs to the God King.
Then you know I'll return.
Not if I consume your spirit! Do I talk to him until he disappears like the last bitch did, Isbiel? Or do I consume his spirit?
Didn't we try to consume Wendigo at one point and she came back, so...
I don't remember trying to suck up Wendigo.
We did it out of her corpse, that's what it was. But then we still ended up talking to her.
If he comes back, we'll just blow the shit out of him again.
And not in the fun way. Well, not for him. It'll be fun for us.
Remark on his defeat. Between him and Ismail, the God King's chosen aren't so muddy.
Oh!
Ismail, Damn her to Nemesis if her duties go unfulfilled. Weak even in undeath, consumed by petty jealousy of the God King's star pupils.
Feel
Yet
better,
our
Ashley.
master's might is legendary. With or without me, with or without Ishmael, the God King rises.
Really? Do we want to know more about the end game? Like, he just wanted to kill everybody, right? So the God King had spirits to absorb?
See, I always wonder what it is that they're getting out of the God King's ascension, because all of humanity, like, were they promised that they wouldn't be enslaved with the rest of the mortals, or what?
Gotta get into the New World Order on the ground floor, man. Let's find out.
My aims were, no less than the God King's triumph.
But what do you get for that?
You can know.
Motherfucker. Strength, persuasion, threaten to consume his source and deny him the God King's presence if he doesn't talk. But I want to consume his source anyway. Success!
Enough! Is it not obvious to you? To own this city is to own the cathedral, to own the tomb, to own Lucian.
Oh, it all comes back to Lucian in the
Always,
end.
always.
Lucian is the key. The seven may be dead, but their essence still lives within his rotting corpse. When the God King claims that final pearl of divinity, his reign will begin.
All of this has been about the God King the whole time. It's not even about the Void, really. I thought it was about the Void.
I mean, yes and no. The God King is beyond the void, and he, like, is trying to get through it.
But is he utilizing it, or is it just responding to the fact that it's the God King? It was the seven that drove them out, right?
No, the seven were the ones. The seven were it. Dude, we learned that they were Eternals. The
Sure.
seven were Eternals that stole power, and they shoved all the other Eternals back behind the void, the God King included. They ousted him from power.
Yeah.
But so they technically drove him out behind the.
I just wondered if he was really considered the same as the rest of the Void-woken Eternals. I guess he kind of is.
I think he was. I'm trying to remember based on books that I found in a previous playthrough. And I want to say that he was like the king at the time. Like before all of this.
Okay, so there's the God King, there's Lucian, there's Brachus Rex, there's... I'm having trouble remembering who's who.
There's the Eternals,
Okay,
there's the
I
Seven.
can... Okay. So, recap. So, Brachus Rex, not an Eternal, but he was the Mad King. So, it used to be 1,000 years before the events of Divinity Original Sin 2, we had Divinity Original Sin 1. And it used to be that using Source drove you mad because it was corrupted. So Divinity Original Sin 1 is all about decorrupting the Source.
So it's very Wheel of Time.
Divinity Original Sin 2, basically the Source is suddenly calling the Void. And the Void woken.
We gotta decorrupt it again.
Yeah, well, and so now what we've learned then is that the seven that we believed were gods were actually Eternals who shoved everyone back behind the void and feed off got their sustenance and source and everything from the mortals they created, from the races they created. And so now the God King, who is an Eternal, wants to get this world back and enslave all the races that the seven made, and because they wanted to be worshipped and stuff. Because who doesn't want to be worshipped, And Brachus Rex is relevant because, and you see in like the beginning of the whole thing that they looked at his old research, because while he was absolutely batshit and evil and tyrannical and an absolute like horrific stain on the history of Rivellon, He also was one of the most talented sorcerers in history and did a lot of research. Now, not ethical research, but research. And so basically, you know, if you're going to find any information about Source and its many uses, and the God King would want this, of course, in the case of his ill-gotten uses, you look into the Mad King, the Source King.
Very vindictive. Alright, I'm gonna hit
Very
the continue
vindictive.
button there, Losa.
Okay.
I noticed you got yourself a big comfy chair.
I did.
Oh, and then Lucian, real quick, is the Divine. He's the one that the Eternals were explaining. The Eternals pooled half their power into the Aetiran, and then gave that power, and then used the Aetiran at the time to create the Divine, which basically has half the power of the Eternals. And that Divine was the person on Rivellon to keep everybody in control. Ha 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 ha.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine it, God-woken, a pure and perfect world. Cowards will no longer beg for scraps at warriors' feet. The fruits of our own labor will belong only to us.
Is that what they told you? Is that the lie they fed you?
He's a Marxist. It's fine.
The divinity held within Lucian's cadaver belongs only to the king's chosen. And
Oh, I
you,
see.
You are not worthy.
Really? And about the motivations behind the coup against the Magisters. Okay.
My master requires nothing less than the dead divine lying in its most famous tomb. There is still the wisp of the Seven residing within him, a single wisp separating the rightful king from his kingdom.
I mean, he told us what we wanted to know, and I said that I wouldn't suck his source out through his nose, but I kind of want to suck his source out through his nose.
Suck his source out through his nose.
Bye, source.
It's justified.
The fun way.
What? No! No! This was not the deal! This was not the deal! I will return! I will return!
Think he'll return?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Not after that.
I mean, he's not wrong. This wasn't the deal. And I feel like a little bit of a bastard, but I still think he's worse.
I was going to say, if we wanted to sit and read through the entire Chronicles, like all the chapters and all the side chapters, we could probably... So, like, even just starting the Merryweather. Lucian the Divine, champion of the gods, sacrificed himself to save Rivellon from the Void. His son Alexander now leads the Divine Order. Divine sacrifice did not buy peace. The rise of the Voidwoken brought the world death, destruction, and fear. Dallas noticed that, okay, yeah. So if we wanted to go back through, like, everything...
Okay, so I can instead go talk to Mikhail Ross and tell him that his son-in-law is being a bastard.
A sorcerer named Vredeman has been teaching Bishop Alexander to master the powers needed to become the Divine. Vredeman's come up a couple times.
Yes.
Oh, even up here, yeah. Lord Dread told us that carried Dallas and Vredeman, along with soldiers with no souls, to Arcs. Soldiers with no souls are probably the Geists. Some of the Magisters suspect Vredeman to be a sorcerer, or worse. None would dare confront him. His cruel power is well known. Even the White Elites fear him. Well.
Magister Wainslow? Why do you have a name?
The spirit of a Magister lingers nearby, scowling at the damage that's been
Oh,
dealt.
well, I'll wait till you're done talking to save.
Look at this. Just
For now, just quick save.
Our barracks ransacked by our own brothers in arms, and my sworn Magister comrades murdered by them. I got Brent out of here. He was wounded. He wouldn't have stood a chance if I hadn't helped. Hopefully some more made it as well. I came back to see if I could help any others. but I got a saber through the heart instead. Murdering blue bloods. The Void's welcome to the lot of them.
I just realized.
The spirit leans back to appraise you, a guarded look on his spectral features.
You're no paladin. But why should I
I just
tell
realized that we got new stuff, like crafting stuff, sorry. And you sent it all to me.
you? Fine.
Or most of it
Check
to
in
me.
on him for me,
Yeah.
will you? There's a spot around the back, at the bottom of an embankment, where a culvert drains into the river. I lowered him down there, where the paladins likely wouldn't see him. He was bleeding like a stuck pig, though. I don't know if he made it.
I've spotted
Ooh,
something.
2 alien water essences.
I feel like I thought I already talked to Brant. Maybe I didn't.
Did you just save?
I did not. Why?
I saw it save a moment ago.
Let me... I mean, I'm going to save now. I quick saved, but...
Okay, I'm safe.
Oh.
I'm in the prison with the rest of the paladins. Apparently they have no idea what just happened upstairs.
That's
They're
cool.
not hostile towards us.
Did anyone pick up a piece of paper or like some information off any of these magisters with like a list of things?
List?
I saw some intel.
I grabbed a bunch of pieces of paper, but they were just crafting paper, and I sent them to you.
Because there's a combination lock and like...
Is there a combination lock? I've got a key.
There's a hatch in the kitchen.
Hatch
It has a combo lock, and I
remember that
Here
puzzle.
it is.
Yeah,
I've also got the
puzzle.
I also have Kem's wedding ring, which is said to be a key.
There's plaques all over the place that I think can also, let's see, 4 loyalty to the divine.
4 loyalty
This
to the
plaque
divine.
Okay, so
is
there's going to be a story here,
1
like
purity of mind.
Act 2 in BG3.
3, just
The plaque
body.
reads 2 Order of Society.
Wait, so is it 2? And that one over there would be 2. So is it 2, 3, 1, 4?
I mean, that depends. If you go if you go clockwise.
Engraved on the plaque are the words
3. And this is 1 then?
The plaque reads
If you go clockwise, it's 2, 4, 3, 1. Or excuse me, 4, 2, 3, 1. If you go counterclockwise, it's 1, 3, 2, 4.
The hatch doesn't budge. Okay, hang on. Let's see. Well, first we should put. Okay, so 1 is purity of mind.
Is firmly locked. A sequence of numbers has been engraved on the face of each of the 4 dials bears 4 phrases that can be rotated.
Oh, okay. You just have to know what the phrases are.
Must be set.
Yeah, 2 is. Do you though?
Which one? Tell me what the 1 is.
1 is purity of mind.
Okay.
The mechanism clicks. The second dial has the same 4 phrases to select from.
Order and society?
Yes.
The third dial bears the same options as before.
Okay.
3 is discipline of body, and then
One
4
last dial
is
remains, with the same
whatever.
phrases as all
Loyalty
the
to the
others.
divine.
The final
Yeah.
dial clicks. Silence. The hatch doesn't budge. A sequence
Okay,
of
no,
numbers has
that
been
wasn't it.
engraved
Oh,
on the
1,
face of
3,
the
2, 4. I clicked them in the wrong order.
Each of the
Okay.
4 dials bears 4. The first dial must be set. The mechanism. The second.
Wait,
dial had
where
the
did you get 1, 3, 2,
mechanism
4?
click. The third dial. Another click. One last dial. The final dial. Then, deeper within the mechanism.
The sound of gears turning and a bolt withdrawing.
The hatch yields.
How did you get 1, 3, 2, 4? Based
When
on
I
the
when I
order, or-
said read the combination, it said these numbers 1, 3, 2, 4 are etched in it.
Oh, did it really? Oh my god.
Defeated
I
by
should have
some
read closer.
nobody.
The cryptographer is so angry.
Ryman's orders. This
spirit
mundane list of
vanished.
duties looks to have been distributed
Whether
among
he fled to the
magisters
Hall of
throughout
Echoes
Reaper's
or
Coast.
elsewhere, you
Yes,
cannot
yes.
be sure.
Aw, I was gonna have my other person eat you.
Was there a cryptographer trying to get in?
The cryptographer... No, he wasn't trying to get in. He was angry that I cracked... He was the one who made the combination lock.
Oh, I didn't see him.
He said, my life's work defeated by some nobody.
There's paintings in here.
Ryman's orders. Where'd you go? Ryman's orders. Mundane list of duties looks to have been distributed amongst magisters throughout the Reaper's Coast.
There's a lot of wine in here.
Nothing useful. That's not a helpful thing to have found. Excuse me. Alright. Bouncing shield and transferring terrain was fun. But I definitely think I do better with a two-handed sword.
Alright.
Oh, I got a list of everybody who went to Fort Joy. Oh, and we have exclamation points over our heads now. Because I found a list of people that went to Fort Joy. Ah, I'm gonna run over so I can talk to you.
Alright, hang on, I'm not in a ready to talk mood. Quickly transferring my runes. Okay, I'm ready now. Talk to me.
The list in the records is a long one. It bears many familiar names. People you
we're
met,
close to go.
people you fought, people who were kind to you. Most, it seems,
wine.
you will never see again.
Quick, teleport to us. There you are.
There's many familiar names. People you met, people you fought, people who were kind to you. People you will never see again.
My name was once on a list like this.
A list of the damned. Perhaps their loved ones will be inspired to seek revenge.
The list, the book is in my inventory if you want to read said list of the damned.
Look out. I see a trap nearby.
There's more paintings over here, Losa. I'm gonna grab them for you since I think you might
That looks
be...
dangerous, but maybe I can disarm it.
Oh, there's more over here, too. Hang on, I'll grab it for you. You can steal it from me.
There's a painting. Order of Society.
What? I'm glad that you've got some stuff cleaned up. That's good.
Careful now, that's a trap.
Oh, there's a set of stairs down, but I feel like we shouldn't go through those yet. But I'm gonna steal shit anyway. What do you mean I can't reach it? Fuck you too.
There's something behind this painting.
Now, okay, I just found on a shelf some
More
jars of
Magister
honey,
trickery.
some antlers, and an orc.
They must have many secrets to go to all these lengths.
Really?
We've seen the lizard people, we've seen the dwarves, we've seen the humans, the elves. We haven't seen orcs at all.
Yeah, they're in Divinity Original Sin 1. I don't know why they're not in OS 2. I mean, I think we've seen spirits. Wait, you found the painting that's like the...
Purity of Mind?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anything else near it?
Yeah, there's a button behind it.
Ah.
I haven't pushed it yet.
Poisoned bottle of wine. Magister's lab directions. Magister's lab directions. Okay, hang on. Let me read that.
And you just learned the cursed cluster grenade.
You can reach it through a hidden hatch on the shore behind the barracks. Don't confuse it with the sewer grates. Okay, so now we know where a containment place is.
Nice.
Ooh,
Careful now, that's a trap.
Oh, there's a button over here that says mind. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't pushed it yet. I already found that.
Yes, I know I have too much to carry, Fane.
Oh, trap.
That's what I was looking for.
I literally heard it go off.
Well, two things appeared, and one of them wasn't the trap.
Ah.
Okay, where exactly are we?
We are underneath the Magister's barracks currently.
Aha! There's something behind this painting.
I'm getting there.
Test.
Divine.
What can I make out of water? Let's see. I need fish to make anything out of water. Well,
I have tons of fish.
I have tons of fish.
I will
Careful.
happily take some of these fish.
Careful now, that's a trap.
I have no interest in deciphering it. Well, fine.
Okay, before this gets crazy, how many?
I only need 2.
Okay.
Before this gets crazy,
Wait.
Sir, I think we're past that.
Don't move yet, Thane.
I won't. A warden's reports. The Magister's barbaric interrogation techniques. Shocker.
Okay, you're safe to move
You
now.
have 2 fish.
There's something behind this painting.
Thank you.
Ran through where I was trying to toss that. Alright,
I
that's
believe
body.
body.
So we've got mind, body, and divine.
Okay, so we need order, I think. Oh, found it! Order of Society. Come on.
Okay, so...
Yep, found it. It's Society.
Alright, so let me go get you the order and push them in the correct order. So let me, because I've already forgotten what it is. It was 1, 3, 2, 4.
Purity of mind, Order of Society. Oh, that's right, it was 1, 3.
Hold
So
on.
purity
Yeah,
of mind,
exactly.
discipline of body, Order of Society, and then loyalty to the Divine.
The plaque reads purity
Right,
of
so let me quick save.
So mind is in fact first. 1.
Yep. Then it would be body.
3 is
engraved on the plaque of the
body.
words, discipline
Yes.
of
Then 2 is society. I'm next to that one. I'm gonna press it.
the plaque
2
reads
is
you already-
society.
Okay.
It's on the other side of the room. I had to run all the way there.
I
And the
pressed
last
it.
one is divine.
the plaque reads 4.
Did you poke it?
I didn't. I was upstairs.
I'm gonna go poke it.
That
All right.
didn't sound successful.
Okay. Oh, you weren't poking them. Okay.
No,
Oops.
I was reading.
Sorry,
the
I thought you were poking them. Okay. Okay,
All
so
right,
we have to
so
hit mind.
mind.
Well,
All
I
right.
have them written down.
I clicked mind.
Oh, you have them written down?
Are you over at body? Click body for me there, Losa.
I'll be over to click society.
Okay.
Body's clicked.
Okay, society go.
Oh, there's another button too.
Tell me when society is clicked.
Clicked.
Okay, clicking divine. There
Yes.
we go.
Yo.
Yeah, sorry,
my
I was
God.
upstairs checking the correct order. I didn't.
Look at that pot. Oh, and there's a hatch in there too. Holy shit! Look at all that gold.
Yeah, it was only 500.
Traps.
Ad break. Where did that go?
I'm so hyped to play this.
There's an ornate
It is
chest
a
in
lot
there,
of
though,
fun.
that's
The
locked.
game is a lot of fun, Ashley.
There is an ornate chest in there that is locked.
All right. Oops, I clicked a button.
Ooh, there's a white magister in here.
Yunte diamond.
Hubert's Encyclopedia. Proof that. Oh, there's another painting in here.
Ah, my pocket sand did not work on a curse poison.
I picked up a painting for you.
A bust of Alexander. Oops, no, I'm too much.
I think it's like 150 pounds or something ridiculous.
It is.
I'm sorry, Ashley. That's no fun.
That's 150 pounds. You get to stay here. Really?
Okay, let me like.
You come over here and pick this lock. Wait, I shouldn't need to. I have a key. Yeah, there it is. Magic pockets.
Send to.
Totally forgot about
Oh, I know why I'm so weighed down. I have all the contamination stuff. Let me send that back to the Lady Vengeance.
contamination stuff?
The
The
gear.
armor set.
Oh, right.
Alright, there's a sword in my inventory that needs,
IDing?
Yes, please. Ah, the Titan's Flammenschwert.
Gesundheit.
But no slots. Doesn't give me any good stats.
Alright, let's see what a herring
Honestly,
makes.
isn't even as high damage as my Bloodlust. God, I love Bloodlust.
Herring makes rain! So now we have 2 rain scrolls.
Nice.
Do you need more fish?
No, I only had 2 water essences.
Oh.
Thank you, though.
What the hell? Why are you... Stop that.
Good find.
Why was that stuck? Confiscated Ancient Empire Air Staff. Wait, wasn't that in my inventory already? No, it wasn't. I had an Energy Staff.
Lucian's remains.
Energy. All the gold. Look at all this gold. It's like that time we kicked the crap out of Dror Ragson.
Whoa! Okay, I am sending you this ring, Losa. It's called Drita Evayet. 3 Constitution, 20% water resistance, +1 Hydrosophist, 234 HP, and Healing Ritual. Also 140 magic armor. And a Blessed Water Balloon, and a Partridge in a Pear Tree.
Oh.
Now what book is that? Open report.
So much
It's saved. It's saved when I picked up the open report. Hang on,
No,
let me read it.
it saved when I made a mistake.
Oh dear. These pages contain intelligence on you, Arhu, and Kem. Did you go down the hatch?
I did.
Fight!
I'm not in a fight, technically. No, okay, Sabine is in the fight.
Okay.
Ifin hasn't rolled into the fight, but I can see that it is at least 3 Geists, and this place is covered in oil and very flammable.
We are on our way.
Can we do it in 10 minutes?
Yes,
Yeah,
I think so.
It's just a battle against
can
3
absolutely.
Geists. Oh, these guys are nothing compared to what we've fought recently.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk to this. Yes, Arc still stands.
Anybody gonna teleport to me?
I'm going to. I was gonna suck out that Magister source through his nose, but he was actually kind of nice. So. Oh yeah, this is not gonna be a problem.
No, it's just 3 Geists.
All right, I'm just gonna quick save. Oh, and some Magisters.
Couldn't we
can
just,
suck
like,
out their
source
souls later.
vampirism them? Well, I guess we can't.
We can suck out the Magister souls later.
That's true.
Just
Alright.
3 guys. Vicious amount of oil.
Hang on. We can use.
Set off. I was gonna set off.
We
the
have
oil
huge
unless that's a
potions of
problem.
fire resistance, so I was gonna say, like, let me know right when you're about to, because then I will drink a fire resistance potion, and then
Yeah.
when the fight starts, I'll still have this.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I can count it down. I was gonna open by jumping over there, which should set off a chain reaction of fire.
Okay. So I'm gonna drink now, I guess.
I'll count
Let me
it
just
down.
take a
I want to
water
make sure
drink.
that, okay, I'll just
Oh,
go. You drank it.
it's
We're
fine.
going.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
That was my bad. Sorry.
No, it's all good. All good.
Oh, are you in the fight and I'm not? Huh.
You better get in.
Yep.
Oh, there goes your fire resistance potion.
Oh, right as I landed in the fire. Oh well. Oh wait, I have a blessed water balloon and I think blessed arrows. So if I really wanted to, I could. Oh no, wait, would that heal the Geist? It might heal the Geist.
Still exploding. Geists are not undead.
Yeah, that would surprise me too. Oh wait, I think Geists are similar to Shriekers, which explains a lot and is also really depressing and sad.
So it could be source vampirism then?
Theoretically.
Not while they have magic armor.
Yeah, but oh man, look at how I'm looking at their stats going, oh honey. Like this is nothing.
No, they're gonna get smushed.
Yeah. We got this in the bag.
And an opportunity attack.
Chicken tendons at their finest.
Oh, they ruptured my tendons. What a jerk.
How dare.
Uh-oh, they don't like me. Tiffin! Owie.
Well, they can get their jollies in now because we're gonna kick their asses from here next week.
What are they, all rogues?
Some weird Geist thing, I guess. I was like, why am I last in the... Oh, right. Because I jumped in late.
I mean... Oh, yeah. No. Maybe that's why. Thought you still kind of rolled it. Alright.
I think it might be similar to like when you were resurrection. Like, resurrected.
Possibly. Oh, now we get to do the good stuff. Whirlwind. Oh, look. Executed. Yeah, you hit me earlier and... Oh, I didn't change my skills back around. That's okay, I still have this. Crippling blow. Whack! I hit both of them. I changed my weapon and I forgot to change my skill bar.
Actually, a common thing my character says when Shaggers and I play PvP, we march to combat. To hell, we ride! Yeah, it's about right.
I missed it, but earlier when I mentioned Jorags, I actually started quoting the song by Voldo.
Yes, when you mentioned Raglan, all I could think of was Volo.
Tumptuous!
And make us in blades! Plus, playing that as a bard is so funny because you just casually come in rhyming.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I meant to add to my
You
channel.
broke him!
One of the things I was going to add to my channel point redemption was on-the-spot rhyme about game events. Alright, I see. Let's see. Now, can I get a ricochet here? Let's find out.
Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll make myself quite at home. Thank you
very much.
So, no, it might have been so much. My bad.
Volo is the Volo actor is fantastic. Volo himself, I could go on a very long rant about Volo Thampgedard. And all of his many.
Volo Thampgedard?
Oh, it's my turn again? Okay. Oh wait, okay, oh wait, I was hasted. Okay, hang on. Let's see.
Yeah.
What do I want to do?
Losa hasted you up so that you could do some snash.
I did.
You just shoot Sabile.
I don't know if she. No, I shot the Geist. No, I think I might have gotten the haste from doing the jumpy jump. But while I'm in here, I'm not gonna catch Sabile in this. I'm sorry, but
okay, it's got such.
I mended everyone else's armor.
Wow, it's so steamy. It's so steamy. All right, what can we do? Why don't we? I might be able to hit both of them. Come on. Selection. There we go.
Oh damn, we might actually get this. Let's see, we have like a minute left. We might actually do it.
I knew it would be a short fight.
Tornado. Do we have a scroll of tornado?
I used a bunch of them when we had to deal with the death fog the first time, so we might not. But
we have
rain
a scroll of tornado left. We have a scroll of tornado.
Oh yeah, we
left.
do. One.
We can always make more. It's fine. It's fine.
We need to remember to actually do it. They are very useful.
Yeah.
Alright, can I get rid of steam, like, through rain?
Don't you have terrain transmutation?
I don't think it counts as terrain.
It did last time.
A smoke cloud?
Yeah. I was the one who said it shouldn't, and then it did. I remember. I remember being proven wrong.
I can't see anything from
So you can get rid of the fog around you, and that's it.
here. Or maybe I could jump. Like,
Nah, you can't jump. You have to walk.
No.
Maybe just throw the tornado out. Just throw a tornado in a straight line. That'll only use up 2 of your dots, and then you'll be able to actually do stuff. Or run, yeah. Hello.
Oh, and now you've got the haste. Nice.
Target is out of sight. I'm coming.
Lame.
I love that he writes all of the guides. He just travels around and writes down what he sees, but he just makes bullshit up, and everybody in the world seems to just kind of know, like, that he does this. He's the only one doing it, but, like, he sucks and they hate him.
Shield throw. Shield throw did it. Bam, bam.
Ooh. Ooh, sending an unidentified helmet to Losa. Another open report book.
Okay,
and a
I'm
journal.
gonna change out my shit, get rid of bouncing shield.
Alright, sending the shield, or the helmet back.
Use bouncing shield.
Ooh, Ednet. Oh, Ifin, you picked up Ednet Vor?
Probably.
Beautiful.
You want it?
No, I just saw that you picked it up. I'm going to send this helmet to...
Seville?
Yes, I am.
Whirlwind. Pick of the fight. All in. Blitz attack.
Alright, you guys can...
Yeah, well, we can loot them for you and split the spoils if you need to go.
Yeah.
And then we'll talk to them next week so that you don't miss anything.
Good night.
Good night, Simon.
Good night. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us, as always. For those of you wanting to catch Simon on other things, he streams a lot of fun retro games. Usually during the day, I try to catch him when I can, for sure.
Yeah, I've been out for a while. I need to get back into it.
You and me both. Oh, I guess I found information.
Alright, and Ashley, see you around. Good night.
Have a good night.
Good night, Checkers here. Good night, good
night.
Soon the grand design will be upon us. Soon it will be realized. The time of the White Magisters has come. The grandest design of all. Our Lucian guides us today, as always. Huh.
Always. Right, I got rid of Living on the Edge.
4 new journal updates? What the fuck? Dallas intends to take the Aetira into Lucian's tomb beneath the cathedral. She'll use it to purge his body. Lovely. Oh, and then we need to... If anyone knows how to get to the Crypt of Divine, it's Arhu, keeper of the cathedral, so we have to find him. Speak with Lord Arhu. Kem is dead. Okay, well... And we kind of sucked his soul out, so... It's fine, it's fine. Everything's fine. We'll find him. Secret document. I love that it's labeled secret document. Ooh, painting of Alexander. I'm gonna grab that on. Can't move, encumbered. How heavy is that fucker? Oh, it's 150 pounds. That's why. Who makes a 150-pound painting? They, like, really don't want you to take it.
Oh, that's neat.
I mean, unless you decide to put it in, like, the chest and then teleport it around Baromancy style. Yay.
God, that's awesome.
Intelligence brief.
All allies near you. Yeah, that's neat.
Bottle of wine, glass of wine, sure.
Rubbish.
It's not rubbish, shut up. I mean, it's kind of rubbish, but... Raymond, I've received Arhu is under your surveil. See that you increase your efforts. He must not interfere with the grand design. Lovely. Wait, Magister meeting notes. Secret document. Oh, this document contains the details of one Karen. I believed we killed him. Seriously, do not leave him unattended. The danger is immense. They didn't call him the mistake for nothing, you know. He can control massive amounts of source if given the opportunity. I shudder to even think what happened last time he was in full control of his powers. Whoopsies!
Alright.
Well, we dealt with that.
I've got a question for you, GB.
Yeah.
If you could have... have the Cleanse Wound spell... or the laser ray spell, which would you prefer him have?
Ooh. That's a great question.
It is.
Cleanse. I mean, I have laser ray. It wouldn't hurt to have more of us have laser ray.
Or wouldn't.
However.
Oh.
Cleanse wounds is also going to be good, especially late game. Not that we're not already late game, but.
What item is getting Awful Strike? It must be one of my armors. Schools of Magic. 11 from Warfare, 4 from Huntsman, 1 from Scoundrel, 1 from Sorcerer, 16 from Pyrokinetic, 1 from Hydrosophist, 4 from Geomancer, 15 from Necromancer, and 1 from Summoning. Like, boy, I wonder what I focused in Warfare, Pyromancy,
yeah, right?
Necromancy. I put all my points into memory for this level up, so I'm up to 30 slots.
Holy shit, my dude.
I'm reasonably efficient. I'm mostly using 1-slot abilities. I've got 2 2-slot abilities and 1 3-slot ability. Everything else is a 1-slot ability. Alright, I need to go to page 2 here.
Alright, I'm going to save. I think we should probably call it here just because then we're not boring the shit out of people on stream while we're doing.
Alright. Let's say goodnight, but I still need to arrange my bar, so don't
Oh,
close
I know,
me
we
out.
absolutely, yeah. No.
Alright, good point. We lost Simon already, so we'll pick it up next time.
We did lose Simon already. So thank you for joining us on this Divinity Original Sin 2 stream. Shagrazier, where can everybody find you and your shenanigans and exploits and
All of my shenanigans are recorded for posterity at P4 Podcast, the Player 4 Podcast, on YouTube and on Twitch. We are P4 Podcast. Most Tuesdays I run a D&D 5e campaign, which this one is heading into the final showdown, but I've already begun recording exorbitant amounts of notes for the next campaign because my players are insistent that we play another one.
Love that. That's awesome. They're already like, more!
Like, we're gonna fight the big boss, and then what are we doing next? We're gonna do another campaign, right? Like, well, I mean, what system do you want to do? It's like, well, can't we do more in this world? Like, we want to do more in this world. I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, let's do that. It's easy for me.
That's how you know you did good. That's how you know you did good.
Yeah, it's definitely gratifying.
So yes, Shagger's Ear, A+ DM. Tune into their it's 8 p.m. on Tuesday nights. Their Everybody Loves Raymond. Am I pronouncing it right? Not Ryman. Riken. Wow. Riken. Nobody loves Ryman. Ryman has a penis head. Everybody loves Riken. And if you're wondering about that, the penis head thing, it is clipped. I believe it's a featured clip.
I need to go find it because I haven't heard it in so long.
Penis with a neck beard, death is coming for you. You were on. I mean, you're always on point, but that was on point. I was wheezing.
Now I really need to go find it because I'm like, I remember comparing him to a penis, but I don't remember anything else I said, so I need to go listen to him and be like, oh, right.
Just thinking about it has me wheezing. It was so good. So you can find me here Monday nights. I have been meaning to stream some more. Things have been busy as all get out, but so hopefully I will be streaming more in the future. But otherwise, you can just find me here, usually with Simon and Shagger's Ear. Hope you, and thank you again for joining us. Hope you all have a lovely evening, night, morning, wherever you are. Be good. If you can't be good, be safe. And if you can't be safe, tell the EMT is everything. And with that, we shall exit, consensually pursued by a bear.
Bye, stream.
Bye, stream.